Hey, Kiari, man, welcome back.
It's calm.
Hello, wallah, bro. Guess who's
nice,
back, man?
We haven't seen this guy since Amad Diallo, bro.
We haven't seen this guy since a title race.
We're recording.
It's good, man. I had to
Welcome.
show up. I'm the only nigga on this table with a trophy, bro. Lazima. Tamaliza season hivyo tu.
Remember when we said?
It's a panel
Remember
that
when-
one trophy.
remember
one
when-
Carabao Cup.
Wait.
Just like last year, man.
Wait.
Keep
This
your
is-
opinions the whole season.
It's a duplicate of Eric Ten Hag's first season, man.
Kiza, unakumbuka when
That is
jokingly.
Yeah.
This is actually fantastic.
Wait.
Thanks, bro. It tastes like
This
Liverpool.
is bloody
Liverpool tears.
That is actually fucking
Tastes like
good.
orange, not tangerine.
No, this tastes like tangerine, bro. That is brilliant, man.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, remember jokingly at the beginning of the after Klopp'S Ali announced, and then we said,
Who's we? Be specific.
no, all of us, yeah. we all said that we all laughed.
Even
It was
Messi.
funny. It was
Oh,
funny.
okay.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. We said,
What do
you
you
know,
think?
like Klopp last season could look like Ten Hag's first season, and at best, that's what Liverpool can have at best.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Sasa.
No.
You see, for at best,
And you know-
you at best, ni? You at best, ni?
No,
Maybe prime, but
Skiza.
at best is still no
And
trophy.
and what I
No one's
think.
getting anything here.
Listen, and it's not even as good. Wait, it's not as good as Ten Hag's first season because Ten Hag's first season FA Cup final.
Julio.
So there's more money there.
Yeah,
There's more Wembley
Oh, yeah,
tickets
bro. By
money.
the way, we're in the FA Cup final, man.
So
chill
so
out. Chill out
so
with
your
that no trophy
so
business,
your
bro.
farewell season is disgusting, bro.
So Ten Hag's last season is also compared to Klopp's last season.
What do you mean last?
It's Ten Hag's last season. It's still the
I
same
like
thing.
that. I like
It's not
that.
like hakuna
Nimependa hiyo pace.
alianza ndio
Umekuta na
amemaliza.
pace nzuri.
Hakuna
No, he,
Also, let's not compare
he
Klopp to
he
Ten
could-
Hag.
he-
That's disrespectful.
he could get Arsenal
to Ten Hag.
We are 90
Arsenal?
minutes away.
I'm kidding.
We are 45 minutes actually. You give him Ramazan half time.
Love it, bro.
True or false?
Oi, let's not compare one of the greatest managers ever. So, to
I don't think he's
Ten Hag.
top 5 no.
He is top 5.
Walai top 5 no.
He is top 5
Tell me why.
Bro, in all statistics, in terms
because
of
he
wins,
kept football interesting, bro. He was a good sparring partner.
So he let City win 6 out of 7.
Yes,
That's good.
it's not bad. He's won a Premier League,
A
Premier League,
You know
A
what? Okay,
Champions
look at it
League,
this way.
A FA Cup and FA Cup.
So since
Carabao Cup.
since Klopp
Actually,
came.
how many FA Cups? One FA Cup and
No,
two
everything
Carabaos.
1.
2 Carabaos.
So fine. Since
You have 0
wait.
Ten Hag just won.
And a club
Huh?
World Cup.
and a Club
World Cup,
Super
whatever,
Cup.
Super Cup.
Ukitoa
Mashallah, man.
That's a really good season. That's a really good career so far, man.
Yeah.
And he's not retiring.
I think top 5.
So this is the
In the
thing.
league,
This
he is.
Whenever anyone tries and brings up whatever, he's been Liverpool manager for 8 years. For 4 of those years, we've been to European finals. As much as we didn't win all of them, that's dope as a club.
No, it is,
We've been
it
to
is.
4 European finals in his 8
Think
years of
about it.
management.
Think
That's
about it.
crazy. 3 Champions League finals, one
4 finals, one win, eh?
Yo, it's not.
Man City 3
25%.
finals, 1 win.
It's not.
It's a similar rate. And that's Pep
33%
Guardiola.
and 25%.
And that's Pep Guardiola.
And
So-
115 charges.
And 115 charges. Like
These guys are, bro, gluten-free, sijui, no budget.
As right now
constructed
we're
team,
pushing,
man,
we're
you
pushing
know.
for,
No,
we're
but like-
pushing
Bro,
for
no,
wage
like
gap.
when people talk about Klopp, right? It reminds me of that Arsene Wenger thing, like how he lifted the standards a bit in the Premier League with the football training systems, regime,
Not even close.
standard of football, and Klopp has done the same thing in terms of raising the standards now. To win the league, you have to be incredibly good. Like nowhere, like you can't. You'll be such a good team. You'll be fantastic in the Champions League. You'll be a dominant force in Europe because of how good you are in the league. Arsene Wenger won the 2003-2004 unbeaten. What did they do in the Champions League? They did nothing, right? I think they got knocked out round of 16.
Yeah.
Chelsea,
round of 16 or
just Chelsea. It was
Yeah.
Some
You know, like they were not dominant teams out compared to like now when you talk about Man City, for example. That's the best team you've
Well,
probably ever
once-
seen. And to
once-
have competed with him for so long.
Okay. Klopp Amanda, for example. What legacy has he left behind? Nothing.
A Premier League. First ever Premier League for Liverpool.
No, but like I'm talking about impact on the league.
Impact on
Impact
the
on
league.
the league.
I think-
Wait, let me finish. When Wenger, we know what he changed. He introduced a lot of things that club started adapting.
Huh.
I'm going
Nutrition,
Okay.
style of play, all that. Right? Klopp, what is he? Nini ameleta kwa system. Colleague.
So I think
I don't tell me pressing.
Just
as a
Don't
as
tell
a-
me
don't
pressing.
tell him what to tell you.
As
Why
a
you
Uni-
asking the question?
As a United fan, like it's the last thing I would want to do is talk about Liverpool's success and stuff. But to have a manager come in, right, at the time he came in when Liverpool was one of the worst Liverpool sides we'd ever seen, and change, first of all, the culture at the club in terms of how they approach every tournament, because this team, to be honest, has been going for every tournament possible. And also just give teams in the league a different way of playing from that of Pep Guardiola. So you can see now there's a style of football that teams can actually adopt that's an antithesis to what Pep Guardiola
Example?
does.
Give an example.
The high pressing teams.
Klopp
Like
brought high
Brentford.
pressing in the
Yeah,
Premier
he
League.
did. He did. Gegenpress.
Bullshit.
Rock and roll football.
He didn't bring Gegen.
Man City is the one who were the ones who are pressing.
No, Man City brought.
Wait.
Man
They came
City
at the same
brought.
time.
Pep, wait, when Pep...
Who came before?
Wait, when Pep... When,
Actually, Klopp.
Wait,
came
wait.
months
Klopp came
before.
before.
Who defines
Let me...
the front, the pressing from the front?
No, just
Which
just,
team-
So don't
which
wait, just let him
team-
finish his point,
which-
and then you can attack that one
Yeah,
thing.
which team can you
I
say
didn't say anything else.
No,
out of
wait.
all the teams that
Okay,
have
Maliza.
played in the Premier League
Just
in the
finish,
last
finish,
10
finish.
years have had the front three produce as much as the back three in terms of defensive output?
Go on, name. Don't get
When you have
stuck.
people
Don't get
like-
stuck on that
when
one.
you have
point.
people
Don't
like
get
No,
stuck
I
on
have
that
an
one
answer.
point.
The
When you have
answer
people
will
like-
take...
when
The
you have
answer
people
will
getting
throw you
stuck-
off.
I'm not getting
Get
stuck. When you have
stuck.
people like
Couldn't have
Mohamed
answered
Salah,
for you.
The answer will throw you off,
Couldn't have
Piendelea.
answered, but-
when you have people like Mane, Salah, and Firmino, false
No,
nine,
listen.
putting in numbers in terms
Nimelewa.
of pressing from the front.
Move on. Hiyo nimelewa. My answer will throw you off. Maliza alafu I'll tackle it later.
Memaliza.
That's it.
Red card.
When
I really gave you so much more potential.
No,
When,
no, I said stylistically.
okay, so that's
when
it.
Pep was
That's
at
it.
when Pep was
No, in terms
at
of
when Pep was at
my
Barcelona,
one point, bro.
listen, when Pep was at Barcelona, the way the idea of pressing, losing the ball and getting the ball immediately, ilianzisha huko.
No, that's a counter press. It's not the same thing.
Wait, let me finish.
Mm.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
The idea that when you lose the ball, you get that's what Liverpool are known for.
No.
They lose the ball, they press immediately.
It's
They used to
when
get the
other
ball.
team is starting from
No,
the goal
but
kick.
how many? No,
you have
go-
the front
how
three
many
there,
teams?
the
How,
midfield three there,
like
and
how
the
many-
defensive three here.
wait, how many teams?
Gegen pressing.
Listen, how many teams zimeanza kupass from the back? It's a 3-year. Before that, no one used to do that.
La ya Sheikh. Look,
No one used to start from the back.
look, bro. There's pressing from the front. Then there's counter pressing. When you have the ball, you lose it, and you press immediately where you are. That's not the same thing as gegenpress.
No, it's the same
It's
thing.
not the same
It's
thing.
just where it's happening. You guys,
No.
muna-
It's
And
not
then
the
at the
same
same
thing.
time-
It's not happening at the same place.
no, listen. where Firmino is getting the ball, it is like on the D and it's like in the middle of the pitch. It's the
Nah,
same
nah,
shit.
How is that the same thing?
It's pressing.
Sasa basi pressing is the same thing na low
You
block
don't-
because you can also get the ball
You
in
don't-
your
you don't-
knee.
you don't-
Aye,
you don't-
bro,
you
so
don't-
it's-
You don't press.
Low
it.
block ni
You don't
pressing,
remember?
yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
remember?
yeah,
yeah.
Do you remember
Huko
when?
Marcelo.
Remember when we used to have?
Hey, low block ni pressing huko kwa 6 yard box.
Ten Hag, we.
Ten Hag.
Remember when we used to have David De Gea? I remember one of the games against Liverpool, and we're playing with, it was Mourinho's manager, and he was so annoyed at the back line because one of the things that they had done in training was when Liverpool do the gegenpress was to play over them, but they weren't doing that properly.
You mean he wasn't doing it?
He wasn't doing
Yeah.
that properly.
No, but just going back to the issue of what do you call it, Klopp versus Pep, right? Yes, Pep is undoubtedly the greatest manager in the world has ever seen. But it's a bit like
I think greatest coach, not manager.
sorry, yeah, coach, whatever. It's a bit like knowing that this guy is the best one, but this is the best ever competitor for that guy, and he's part of that story. Like for example, Mike Tyson, right? If you're in Mike Tyson's era, you're not winning championship fights against Mike Tyson.
I think
you might compete well.
Mourinho was his,
You might
biggest
compete
rival,
well.
not necessarily Klopp.
No, it's definitely Klopp.
In the
'cause
Premier
he
League.
had-
I think-
he had
In
the
what
longest-
case,
he
though?
had
I
the
think
longest-
In the Premier League, I think
Liverpool
it was
versus
Klopp.
Man City was
No, think
nowhere
about it,
near.
think
So
about it, think
Mourinho during Pep's era, during whatever Pep during Mourinho's era, whichever way, when they played
Football
together,
was
Madrid,
Barca.
Barca,
he was dominated.
dominated, didn't win a Champions League at Madrid during the same period
Yeah.
when they were playing against each other.
He won the
Yeah,
Copa del Rey
Sema-
though.
Yeah, won the Copa del Rey.
Yeah,
Sema
that's-
ati playing against each other. Got
Also
knocked out of the-
won the league, no?
Yeah, won the league.
Yeah, won the
With
league.
the most goals in the period. Yeah, the most
Oh,
goals.
okay.
But that's the period. Akushinda hizo vitu zote. It wasn't as epic as it was. It was just
It was.
nasty football.
You can't say it wasn't as epic.
It was
I'm sorry.
different. It was different.
When Madrid was playing Barcelona,
Okay, but it was
Mourinho,
epic,
Pep.
though. It was epic.
I don't
Like,
think-
those fights
I don't-
were fucking-
listen,
That's
I-
what El Clasico was. Like you
And
just
that is
knew
what
you were
we
gonna-
loved.
way more
And that's
epic.
what we loved about the rivalry because it was actual rivalry.
That was different.
Here,
That's not
Majama,
English. That's
those
not English.
hugging and
That's
kissing.
off the pitch. That's off
That's
the pitch
off the
stuff.
pitch stuff. If
We're
you want,
talking about-
if you want,
we're
if you
talking
want
about
guys
football, right?
insulting each
Even
other
on the
off.
pitch.
Yo,
Even
the
on
whole
the pitch.
concept was Madrid always gets a red card. It's always corruption. It's always this. Whatever was being talked about during Madrid versus Barcelona wasn't on the pitch
was
stuff.
off
It's
the pitch shenanigans.
referee always influences games.
was
This
a-
always happens.
It was
It
peak.
was. It
That was
a
the
lot of
thing.
times,
Messi
bro.
used to
Come
score
on.
the
But
goals.
there was also pitch stuff.
The pitch stuff was
Like
minimal because it always
the
used to be.
rivalry between Roro and Messi. Do you remember that game where they both scored 2 goals?
Bro,
Remember
that
that
wasn't.
Clasico?
Zoom. Let me ask you a
Do you
question.
That
remember
wasn't the
Wait.
rivalry. The rivalry.
remember-
The issue ilikuwa Pepe to send you off.
Do you remember Bale
Marcelo will be
scoring the
sent
Copa
off.
del
Remember
Rey
those guys?
goal?
No, that I don't think that was.
There was only one game when
no,
there was
but
nastiness.
I don't think it was
Not
two-
one game.
It was like 1
Yo,
or 2 games.
You know,
it
it's
wasn't
not
the
one game.
whole El Clasico.
The whole El
man.
Clasico era for ndio ifikia your point here when Mourinho was pinching Tito's nose here. It's the same. That was just, it was everything not to do with football. It was like
Yeah,
something.
What would you rather watch?
a football rivalry. I want to see the rivalry on the pitch.
So you want-
That's what I want
so
to see.
you-
I don't want to see fighting all the time. Bro, how many times did we?
You guys are being hypocrites, Ola.
In
You
terms
guys are
of
being
football,
hypocrites.
no football fan who's
No,
actually watched the Prem will say they've seen anything more entertaining than the Liverpool City games maybe in the past 5
They
years.
have been entertaining.
That's
bro.
been
They-
entertaining
yeah,
football.
but like,
It's high octane football, best type of football you could.
why
you could
people
want.
compare it to the United Arsenal one is because those games were also entertaining on the pitch compared to just.
Wait, Barcelona,
So
Madrid
El
was not
Clasico
entertaining
was
on the
not
pitch.
entertaining on the pitch.
Bro, Barcelona used to dominate
We
Real
have-
Madrid, man.
Nah,
not all
come
the
on.
time,
Bro.
bro.
You
see, that's
You're
the
a Real
thing.
Madrid fan and you don't even know
I'm
these.
telling you, bro. I
Oh
remember
my
those games.
God.
Man. It was domination.
It wasn't, man.
It was watching. You know what it was?
We had moments like La Calma from Ronaldo. I think that was domination.
And how was it? It was like watching.
Did they win that game?
Nine,
Yeah,
you're messing up.
listen.
And he
You're
was
taking the
watching
whole
2
era.
different styles.
Okay, hold on,
He was
Kelly.
watching
Pep was
2
only there
different
for 5
styles.
years.
Okay, let me respond.
He was watching 2 different
All right,
styles.
all right.
The same as City and Liverpool.
2 different styles.
Yeah.
Liverpool don't park the bus against
But
City.
different styles still.
No, it's not.
It's a different
It's not
style.
the same thing.
It's
It
a
was
different-
helter skelter
was
between
it-
Liverpool and
Did Liverpool
City.
have the
They
same
attack
possession
each
as
other.
City in those
It was
games?
like Man United. That's why they compare it to the Arsenal United one. Because Arsenal wouldn't park the bus, United wouldn't park the bus. It was counter-attacking football.
Yeah, counter-attacking
But that's
football.
not parking the bus. Parking the bus was Arsenal, Man City,
So the games,
You get-
the games Real Madrid
and
won.
Real Madrid-
the
Real Madrid-
season where they scored
Real
more
Madrid-
goals
listen,
than Barca.
listen.
You're saying they parked the bus?
Naim, you know
No,
where you're
that's not the
messing
same
up.
thing, bro.
You're picking
Real
a
Madrid
whole
stat
era.
padding against Osasuna and fucking Celta Vigo is not the same thing as when they go
They
and play
scored
Barcelona.
Conny Barcelona not in that league the same
They
season.
were stat padding, but when
Barca
they
weren't
played
stat padding
against
themselves.
I'm not saying they weren't.
Only in another league.
I'm not saying they weren't. Stop being
Come on,
unreasonable.
bro.
But when they played Barcelona,
Yeah.
it was a shout-out job.
It was a
wasn't-
shout-out job,
it
but that's
wasn't-
what I'm saying.
It wasn't
Two
going
different
head to head.
styles
It
of
wasn't
football.
going. No, that's
It's two
fine.
different
That's why when you
styles.
talk about. That's why when you talk about Inter Milan, right? Jose Mourinho versus
Are
Pep
they playing the same style?
at Inter Milan.
Answer
it was
my
the
question.
same thing.
That's the
he
question
went and
I'm
applied the
answering,
same
bro.
tactics at Real Madrid.
Answer
at
answer
Inter
my
Milan.
question. Are they 2 different styles of football or not?
They're very different styles.
Khalas. That's what
But they're not as entertaining as
That's all I
watching
wanted
Man
to
City,
hear, bro.
Liverpool, or Arsenal
know
United.
where
That's
you-
all I wanted to hear, bro.
where
All
you're
right,
losing
all right.
it.
Let me ask you this.
Because
Let me ask you
Because
this.
you said it's not
Let
two
me ask you
different
this.
No,
Let me
I'm
ask
saying
you
you're
this.
losing
Let
it
me ask
because
you
you
this.
guys are talking about Barca Madrid. You're talking about a whole era. It's just Pep versus Mourinho. They were together for only 4 years. So those 4 years, it was damn near 8.
Now I have a question for Name as well.
10 Clásicos and Pep won like 8 of them. So I don't know where we're getting like to a
It
point.
was
Carry.
the same way you also won how many league
Yo,
titles?
who's
in
won
20
more
minutes?
games
One.
between Pep?
Liverpool-
Yo, who's
Klopp
won
has
more
won
games
more
between Pep
Liverpool
and
games.
Klopp?
No, I'm talking about titles.
So, no, you
No,
bro.
titles
League
different.
titles.
Right now you've talked. What have you talked about?
We're getting
just
entertainment.
distracted.
We're
We're
talking
getting
about
distracted. We're
entertainment.
talking about
Yeah.
entertainment. I watched several games with my father, who's a Real Madrid fan, and he said he hated what El Clasico has become because Jose Mourinho just allows Pep to just keep the ball. It was boring to watch.
Oh my, it wasn't.
It was so boring to watch.
It wasn't
Apart from the
boring,
little
bro.
wrestling
It wasn't
inside,
boring.
and
It
and
wasn't
the,
boring,
and
bro.
the it was very boring to
Do you
watch.
remember
Compare
the
that
Gareth
to
Bale run?
Liverpool going toe to toe with Man City 2-2 or 4-3.
4-3s.
You know, like those are
Yeah.
proper games.
But your point of saying they were not entertaining.
They were not entertaining. They were
They were
very
so
boring.
entertaining.
Okay,
It was the same
moving
thing.
on.
It was the same thing as watching Pep at Bayern Munich. Same thing. Very boring style of football.
That was boring, and everyone knew about it.
Anyway, look. All I'm saying
Moving
is,
on about things about to finish on Klopp. Since Klopp came, Liverpool have had the same success as Chelsea when you remove Carabao. They've had same number of
No,
Premier
I'm not
Leagues.
doing that. I'm not doing
They've
that.
had the same number of Champions League.
That's
they've-
boring.
Like
That's
every
a very
single thing
boring
is the
way
same.
of looking at football. but
All
I'm
in
not
all,
doing that.
all in all, I don't think people will remember him. I think
Yeah, they will.
You see the
I
sad bit
remember
about
him.
that is what? So
I remember
what
him.
you've just said is that Chelsea have also had success. So
Yeah.
exactly.
so
So the why
So
why,
what-
sh- why
what-
should Klopp be the one to be?
no, Chelsea have
remembered?
had success with different managers. One manager won the league, another different manager won the
No,
Champions
no,
League.
no. Do,
So
do
all
you
this-
do you attribute
all
the
this-
first ever Champions League for Chelsea to Roberto Di Matteo? No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
That's
you
why we
don't.
talk about him. Every single time you mention that, you
We
say
have
Di Matteo.
never mentioned Roberto Di Matteo the first.
I
Even
don't-
Chelsea fans don't mention his name.
And
So
it's
always
not even
that shows-
it's not even Di Matteo in the last.
Don't
time,
even
because-
lie,
because
bro.
when you look at it, you're telling me Conte won the league, Tuchel won the Champions League, someone else won the FA Cup. So for three different managers have done what one club has done. But that means the whole club is a mess.
That's-
This is the whole
that's
thing.
a Klopp
should we
era.
You can't attach.
The way you're attacking it is like we should just then compare Chelsea as a club for all the years versus Klopp.
Versus Liverpool.
That's what you're saying.
No, that's not up.
No, you're not.
You said club.
As I'm a manager, it doesn't matter. I mean, I own Chelsea. This one owns Liverpool. If I have 3 managers or 4 managers or not, you have 1. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we have the same number of trophies. I can't all of a sudden wake up in the morning and say Klopp is top 5 managers of all time. That's insane.
He is a top 5 manager of all time.
The sad
He's
bit
not
is as
better
much-
than Pep, not better than Mourinho, not better than Wenger, not better than Ancelotti. Maybe similar as to Conte.
The sad bit is as much as you want to prove it, as much as you want to agenda
And I put-
mpaka umeka
did I mention
Wenger hapo
Fergie?
ndio usikie mzuri.
Nah. You can't. Wenger.
Wenger has
Wenger's
one
impact.
Wenger has one
does
Champions League
not
final. This guy has 4.
Wenger's impact
This is
in
with
the league.
BVB and
is-
No.
BVB and
Come
Liverpool.
on.
This is
Well, I'm
BVB.
not comparing. I'm not doing this thing. No, Kiari, stop entertaining these Twitter conversations, bro. Limambuya, you have as many trophies as this. No, the fact of the matter is, he got Liverpool back to competing for the highest, for the biggest trophies on a very consistent level. This guy's had a great time, albeit a bit fake, being a Liverpool fan for the last 4 or 5 years, and all other Liverpool fans. They've had a great time in that period, and I would not.
So would
I'm
Chelsea
not
fans.
surprised. No, they're not.
Bro,
They've
you
won
can't- no, they're
similar.
not.
Let me tell you something.
They've won similar, bro.
Saddam,
They've won
let me
similar,
tell you
but
the- let
when's
me
the
tell
last
you
time
the-
they competed for a league title?
Zoom.
That's irrelevant.
Tell me. No, answer
You
the
don't
question.
you don't celebrate
It's relevant
competing.
to me. Answer the question.
Zoom.
You don't celebrate
Answer
being
the
number
question.
2.
There's simple things.
You
as-
absolutely
there's
do.
simple- there's
You
simple
enjoy
things.
that.
We were number 2 twice. I didn't.
No, but it wasn't the same, bro.
No,
Come
but
on, he's
so-
taking the
Naim,
piss. Why are you
come
even
on.
Naim,
addressing
this
it?
is
He's
exactly
taking
what
the
I'm trying to
piss.
say. The simple things like this. There's no Premier League fan who will tell you the team has ever gotten 103 points from 105 available. There's no one who will tell you that. There's no one who will sit down and just watch that
103
period.
what?
103 points from 105 available over a period of that number of games. That was Liverpool's. Era.
You're counting one season and then a few games in another season.
Bro, if you haven't
Why are
lost-
we being selective like that?
Well, Arsenal was the same thing with the 49 game.
Kwani
unbeaten run.
49 ilitoka wapi?
So you're counting half of that one as zingine.
Yes,
Bro,
it's still a Premier League
103
streak.
103 from 105. You know 105. Just do the math.
Give me
Saddam, you
out
know how a
of
run works,
give me
right?
give me that start out of 150.
Saddam, you know how a run works.
Give me that start out of 150.
Saddam, you know how a run works,
Amma?
right? From the beginning
Over what?
of a
150.
certain attributes, right, to the end.
There's losses in between here.
No, there's no losses.
Hakuna 103
It's
from
a-
105.
that's a draw.
one draw. Do you know
That's a
what 2 points
Wait,
is?
VP, bro.
Brother,
Are you doing this on
That's one
purpose?
ngumu.
Okay, wait. So you're counting. So you're counting.
Amevaa kofia ni tight sana.
No, wait.
Hey.
So you're
Just
like
loosen one
this
button.
is a very odd way of thinking. Between the year 105 to 102, did you win any league in that?
Yeah.
Yes, they won that league,
So
bro.
nataka.
They won the league
Traditional
title.
How can you get
So
that
the
many
COVID.
points on
No,
only?
They went on a 63
because
unbeaten.
they went
in that run. Don't you have that 63 game winning streak or unbeaten run at home? as
Yeah,
well, at
we
Anfield?
actually won
Like-
ini before. This is before COVID. So ndo fikia point ya ati COVID before tuseme Kenya unafikiria. This was before that. We lost the game just before COVID. That's when we lost that first game. So hizo point zote zinajaribu kumake in terms of Klopp's legacy. Klopp has left an amazing legacy in the Prem. Just in terms of the wins he's gotten, just in terms of the football guys have seen.
I think
just in terms of just the football we've all had the privilege
when people
to watch.
always throw this phrase around of nobody remembers second, that's not true. People always.
Oh, that
remember
is true.
second. No, it's not.
Who finished second 2005-2006 season?
I'll tell you.
Tell me.
I'll tell you.
United.
Sergio Perez. Do you always remember second? That guy perpetually comes second.
I don't remember.
You always remember the
Sergio
fact that he
Perez.
comes second. Sergio Perez.
Who's that?
Checo.
Who's that?
Checo. What
Wait,
did he
became, when did he become second?
all the time, bro. He's always finishing second behind Max Verstappen.
No, he doesn't.
Bro, sometimes there's a
No, he
third.
doesn't.
Sometimes he always finishes second. What are you talking
If
about?
anything, listen, last season he had to fight for second up until the last game, last
Then
season
he
of the
finished
season.
second.
So wait.
Exactly.
So wait.
So he didn't finish second throughout the
So
whole
wait,
season.
so wait.
But he finished second.
So wait,
in the race,
you remember
but he
that?
finished second the year
Sorry?
before.
You remember that?
Because he choked.
Because
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 Checo is remember
there's choking. Then there's
because
what Liverpool did.
wait, that's
finishing
because
97, 90. How many?
we mentioned
was it, 97,
Checo.
98?
Listen, we mentioned Checo
That-
because we
you know what I
think
mean?
he should
You
be
think about-
competing better.
You think about.
No, because he's second, he's good.
You think about, for example, you always remember Ronaldo, right? Obviously, you're always gonna remember Cristiano Ronaldo, but he's always gonna come second to Messi. That doesn't
he's
mean
No, he's
people
not.
won't remember. Yeah.
Nah,
It's
you're
debatable.
capping.
Anyway, Gary,
Think about,
You're capping.
for example,
I have a
Peyton
question,
Manning,
I have a question.
Peyton Manning and
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, right? Was it Eli or Peyton? Who was the better one?
Peyton was the.
Peyton was the better.
So you don't even know,
quarterback,
man.
I don't
Because
even
no
know
one
that.
remembers
They had two
second,
brothers.
bro.
They had two
Do
brothers.
you know
two
do
brothers,
you know those
bro.
brothers?
So there are two
That's
quarterbacks.
I don't know the brothers.
Tom Brady
Who-
and the Manning, one of the Manning.
I know
brothers,
Brady.
right?
I know Brady.
Of course, but
I don't know the other guy.
It's because you don't know the sport. That's why.
That's how good. That's the whole point.
It's because you don't know the sport, bro.
Everyone
If you
in
know
the States
football,
knows
you'll
Peyton
remember.
Manning.
Everybody knows Peyton Manning, bro.
I don't, bro.
Indiana Colts.
So no.
You don't even know the team.
But if they were
That's-
fast,
that tells you a lot about the knowledge.
If they were fast,
No, you wouldn't. you
if
still
they were
wouldn't know.
fast.
I'll tell you, bro.
Anyway,
All I'm saying
so
is,
Gary, I wanted to ask you, man. Now just looking at the season as a whole, do you think? I think Klopp was too hasty with his announcement. I feel like he should have waited a bit.
oh, we're doing this now. Okay,
No,
fine.
it's
Yeah,
calm,
because-
man.
Yeah,
It's-
because
no.
I
As
feel
in
like
we're attacking the. Okay,
The whole announcement and the
Yeah.
for me the timing.
It's cool. For me, the timing.
but
The
it's
timing.
And I'm
Easy
not. And I'm
analysis
not.
right now
Why
saying
is he
that.
lazy now?
Because
I'm asking
sorry,
a question, bro.
Samuel's
I'm
for Liverpool.
analyzing.
Why are you riding Kierra this much today?
No, it's
Actually,
riding
give him
me,
time.
bro. It's riding me, man.
Oh shit.
See,
Alright.
but
I'll ride you
back.
back home,
This
bro.
is
No, it's
just-
not just from
in your
you,
car,
bro.
bro.
It's from everybody.
See, stress. It wasn't the time. The timing was okay. The timing was more the. You see, the funny thing about the season is, if we do go back to the start of the season, just on this table, we weren't even meant to be in the top 4. We didn't have a midfield. We didn't have any signings. We didn't have whatever. We weren't about to compete for anything.
You're rejected
That
by so many
was-
players.
That where everyone's rejected us. Nini, guys who've not even played a game this season. So it's shit like that. So it's just that was the talk going into the season.
And then you
So-
said, "Oh yeah, I remember that."
Yeah, by the time we got to February when he was giving the announcement to March, Feb, it just didn't. The team was riddled with injuries. Things were just going down south either way, and it was mainly because you try and see if maybe you can squeeze something out of the players that you have, but whichever way it gives the club that opportunity to just that goodbye for him, and then maybe just now set your platform for the next manager. So we are set up for the next manager, which is okay. And
But
part
has it
of the
helped?
positives, yeah, it's helped. It's helped the club generally set itself up for the
No, I mean
future.
for the title charge.
It hasn't helped any. Whatever would have happened now, must have
It's
probably.
indifferent. It's
Yeah,
indifferent.
it's
No,
it-
they
it's
were.
moot.
He was hoping. He was hoping the players would put an extra effort because it's his last season, and it backfired. And the funny enough is it backfired with his old players, the ones who are snaking him right now, like
They're
Pata.
not snaking him. Who's snaking him?
Fucking Salah didn't want to shake his hand.
Salah was just angry.
Exactly my
Humans are
point.
allowed to be- That's
And,
not a snaking thing.
something else. Remember when they had so many injuries, they had so many kids playing in the midfield and whatever. They're doing well.
They weren't doing well. They were getting by.
It was getting by. That's
they were
the thing.
getting by. Okay, fair enough. They're getting by.
Why do you think we kept saying
Now-
it's not sustainable?
Exactly. So now when their players are back, oh Jota this, Jota that, he's back. Oh Salah is coming back from AFCON injured. Okay, we wait for him. He's back. Now when Trent is back, all these players are back now. They look even worse with their players back.
What was the issue? Do you think between Salah and Klopp?
That's just playing time. It's not really a problem. It's just like, it's a star player
Salah,
think he wanted
I
out.
feel like Salah feels
not getting. game time.
I gave you all these trophies, and on your last season you're disrespecting me.
No, it's not that. Like
But Salah,
literally, just
Salah's
look.
been off it the last few.
No,
games.
he has.
Yeah.
Because of
But
Klopp.
just look at
For sure,
that
for
actual
sure.
situation.
Yeah.
The actual situation was
I think it's because of Klopp.
Yeah, for sure. Has to be.
Training, nini.
Yeah, Klopp definitely isn't feeding Salah. He isn't doing anything.
so.
Yeah.
Just look at that situation.
But I don't know if you're being serious.
No, just
or
look at
not,
that
man.
situation.
No, yeah,
On the
it's Klopp,
touchline.
it's Klopp, it's a Klopp thing.
That's what happened. He gives him like high five, going for the hug, right? Mo Salah
high fives him.
but in a way that his body language tells him, "I'm not happy with the situation." So Klopp reacts to, "Okay, what are you not happy with?" Like you're coming
No.
on
He
now.
didn't say what you.
No,
he didn't
I
say
don't
that.
know what I'm saying, but I don't
He
know what
said
he's
something
saying. Nobody
toxic
said
because
the thing.
he's the one who said something. Salah.
come on.
Now,
I don't
the
think he said
reality,
anything
the
toxic,
reality
bro.
of football is this: the whole season, either way, and this is what maybe fans won't try and understand. Arsenal went through a dull period in December, just before the December break, before they went to Dubai. City had gone through it before they went to the Club World
We
Cup.
also went through it from the
Yo,
beginning of
no
the
one
season.
cares about you guys, man.
No, see, we went through it
At
the whole
this
season.
point, bro, yeah, you guys have been going through
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, you see, you've got
But we'll come out on Game Week
for you, it's
37.
a good
We'll
patch.
come out on
I
Game Week
love it, I
37.
love it, man. See, but it's generally that. Like we've for us, the way it's been the whole season, we've not had such a patch. This has been the first time now we've gone through it, which was at the complete wrong time. So
Worst time.
Yeah, worst time.
Come
So
on,
everyone has gone through it in terms of like, yo, it was just the timing. The timing was bad. Our players were bad at that particular period. And the funny thing about it is, as much as Ume mentioned Jota, who came back for 2 games,
Now he's injured.
he's injured again. So that's a moot point. He's played 150 minutes of football. So
And he was asked for 150 minutes of
he wasn't
football.
about.
No, but
he
he
scored.
missed chances.
He came
missed
and scored.
chances. Hey, come on.
He won, nah, as
Remember
much as
Crystal Palace?
he missed chances, he also won us a game.
Oh yeah, what about Darweezy, man?
He also won us a game.
What about Darweezy?
Are you still?
bro?
Are you still on the?
Before we get to
Yeah,
single
this
players,
guy was
I want to talk about
chanting
the
Darwin Nunez' name here, man. I just wanna hear.
yeah. So
something
apparently Nicholas
about
Jackson's
Darweezy,
better. But I just want
Nah,
to talk. I
Jackson
want to talk
ain't
about
better
the
than-
title.
Statistically-
title race. Where are you now?
Statistically better than
Than Nunez.
Brother, at what?
He's missed more chances.
At what?
He's missed more chances.
Hey, yeah,
Nunez has missed more chances.
brother. He said he's missed chances. So he's statistically better. How?
Oh, so missing more
Hey,
chances should
brother.
get you higher.
There's nothing.
Yo, Darwin Nunez has missed more chances. He has a worse shot
He's
conversion
played
rate.
more games. He's had more. He's had more shots. Like it's not the guy who does more on the pitch. You can't, bro. We've all seen.
But he's the
Jackson.
worst.
I feel
Bro,
like Nicholas Jackson has a higher
No,
ceiling. than
Nunez
Darwin
is the
Nunez.
worst though.
Wallahi.
Like the whole.
Weirdly enough, they all have
It's not
more
a very
goals.
high ceiling.
Here we're
It's
comparing
not that
guys.
high.
They all have more
It's
goals than your
It's a
Highland.
1 bedroom.
No, it's not.
Yo, they all.
We're not talking about Hoyland.
Yeah,
we're
they
not
still
talking
all
about.
have more goals than New Highland, who's not missing chances. It's just fucked up that the world works in such
No,
mysterious
but you can't
ways.
compare a Hoyland
Sonora.
first ever season to Darwin Nunez.
To a Jackson
second.
first ever season,
To
to a
Darwin Nunez.
Darwin Nunez
To
second
Darwin Nunez,
season.
you can't compare to
Yeah,
Darwin
it's a
Nunez.
second
To a
season.
26 Darwin Nunez.
Huh?
How old is he?
24.
24.
He's
24
24,
years
bro.
old, bro.
Okay, wait. So you still think?
And
Nunez
he's
is
in a
good player?
much better club.
Yeah.
He's 24.
He's under Klopp,
Chiari.
one of the top 5
Chiari.
managers in the world.
Yo, he has. This is the funny
Not
thing.
one of
This
the
is the
top
funny
5
thing.
Premier
As
League
much as
managers.
you might try to hate, he has 25 plus goal contributions in all competitions.
No.
You're a striker. You're not supposed to do goal contributions,
So-
goals.
No, but
Chiari.
Chiari, his IQ, you have to say like there's something wrong there.
It's
Come
hard
on,
to.
he doesn't frustrate you.
Yo, he's frustrating the same way Jesus is stupid. The
You
same
don't have to
way-
mention other
Jesus, I
players.
take Jesus 12 times out of 10.
Ah, yeah, for sure.
Even
I'd-
Jesus in your team, you're still in the title race.
Never.
Yeah.
Because
Facts,
there was a
facts,
game
Never in a million
2
years,
weeks
bro.
ago. The reason why you guys are out because you guys couldn't finish the chances.
Never in a million years. How the hell? Yo, it's who the hell is Jesus, bro? He has 4
Gabi.
goals.
Okay.
3 goals.
But why
As
are
in,
you-
so you're taking
why-
3
why are you-
goals.
Why are you bringing in other
And he
players?
has
We're
the
talking
worst.
about Darwin
This is
Nunez.
the most fucked up
focus.
thing. He has the worst.
let
He
us
has,
frustrate
he has
you.
the
Getting frustrated.
no. He has the worst chance
Stop.
conversion rate
Stop.
in Europe, which is fucked
When
up.
Jamie
because when
Carragher said, when you guys will look back at this season, and one of the reasons why you're out of the title race right now is because Liverpool did not convert their chances.
Yeah, that's
How
facts.
does
But
that-
yo, will you go back to certain games? Will you go back to Nottingham
Yes, we
Forest
will,
away
we
and be
will.
like, yo,
Yeah.
Nunes won us those 3 points? Will you go back to certain
Yes, we
certain
will.
games? Yo, he's
Of course.
yeah, he's won us. He's won us damn
And
near.
he's supposed to continue doing that.
Oh no.
So you want us to win? You want him to win us
Mathematically-
all the games, so not
Just
him.
him, but it's just that
No.
it just
It's as
kind of
simple
feels
as
He's
that.
been in positions where when
Misses
big
a lot of
chances
chances.
missed his.
Yeah,
Mathematically,
That's the thing.
Chiari,
Big
hold on,
moments.
mathematically, facts here. If Nunez was 10% more clinical, we are having a different conversation. 10% more.
Yo, bro,
You haven't
And
drawn
I'm
with
not
United.
saying-
And this is the thing I love about football, bro. We don't do ifs because if we did ifs, we'd have put half
I
a
get it. I
trophy.
don't do
We'd have given
ifs,
Kolomwani
buts,
half
or
a
my
trophy
ifs. I
because
do
if
absolutes.
Kolomwani scored that goal, Messi
only
wouldn't
do
have a trophy.
absolutes.
But
So
but
Kolomwani didn't score the goal.
Kolomwani missed. Kolomwani missed one chance.
Kolomwani did not score the goal.
Wait. He missed one chance. Nunez would have missed like 4 chances.
Which means Nunes would have gotten 4 chances that Kolomwani wouldn't have gotten. So, you see, this is the thing.
when
you
you-
can't come and tell me at your striker, yo, this guy, you know, like Chris Wood. Chris Wood misses.
Chris wouldn't. What the fuck is wrong with that guy,
Yeah,
bro?
Chris
How does he miss those 2 chances against?
Chris Wood
Man
gets,
City. Oh my
that's the
god.
thing. Chris Wood gets 1 chance a game, misses 1 chance a game. Chris Wood, by the off chance, he gets 3 chances, he misses 3 chances
No,
a game.
no. He
As
doesn't.
in-
Scores 2, bro.
He usually scores.
His
He's more
record is
clinical
clear.
than Nunez.
Like, Chris Wood has gone a season with a goal. How is he more clinical
But
than
he has
Nunez?
Elanga and Callum Hudson-Odoi creating chances, bro.
Yeah,
It's
so
not Mo
that's
Salah and Diogo
That's
Jota.
exactly what I'm saying. People, just because, and this is part of Nunez's thing. Nunez creates a lot of chances for himself.
But
just through what
IQ
he
in a
does, through the runs
Mwangusha.
he
But
makes.
IQ in a
Through-
Mwangusha.
through
All right, so do you agree with us or disagree with us that he has low IQ?
He's not clinical. It's not low
All right,
IQ.
so I'm
and-
talking about low IQ.
Yo, and this Indio man anakwambianga.
But IQ, bro.
It's hard. Yoko hard hard of understanding. Once you have a
IQ.
certain once you have
Especially when you
a
present it
once you
like
have a
that, it can be
certain
really hard to
once of
understand,
certain
right?
things that you have stuck in your head. This is the thing. IQ.
What does
Your
IQ mean?
Intelligence. IQ is your intelligence. Bro.
Yeah.
So
Intelligence
for
what?
you to get into that position, haukwangi mjinga. For you to get there, haukwangi mjinga. So
But
you use your
finish-
IQ to get there. So this is the thing, bro. The attributes. There's a difference between football IQ and there's composure. That's where you get certain
Composure
attributes.
IQ.
Unaweza kuwa no, not composure IQ, just composure as an attribute. If you don't have that, unaona shida ni Saddam hujaicheza FIFA. Hujaicheza FIFA kwa hivyo hata ujuangi wasa na attributes. You've never unanga football cards. So I know that's a fact.
FIFA Ultimate Team, bro.
Bro, sinasema that's the 30 attributes. Football
Kuna
IQ.
IQ kwa attributes.
Football IQ.
Kuna IQ kwa
Yo,
attributes.
nikuulize Pillow big ass football IQ. Pillow umpate 1-on-1 akose kufinish. Ni IQ hajatumia, he's not good at finishing. That's a certain attribute.
No. So Saddam has presented the issue with low IQ, but my issue is, for example,
Please, respond. What amalize? I have so many things to say.
my issue with Darwin Nunez, right, is bad decision making, right? When it comes to not in front of goal, by the way, like his overall play, he gets caught out offside very, very regularly. I think he's the highest actually in the
The
league.
highest.
Highest in the
Offside.
league.
Why? Low IQ. He doesn't know what a line is.
That's a good thing, man. Who's one of your best strikers ever?
Imagine a shorty asking Darwin Nunez what offside is.
I love. You know what I
So
love?
like by the time
Saddam, mi upenda undu. So the lowest IQ player in football history, Filippo Inzaghi. The second lowest football IQ.
he would have thrived under VAR, bro.
Bro, he was offside 99% of the time with a referee. Like they saw him, like him at as if VAR.
Oh, no, Kiere is very smart. When we're talking about Nunez, he has to bring other players to distract us.
he
Listen,
does.
We're talking about.
Legendary player even,
We're
bro.
talking about. Listen,
Inzaghi.
don't
So,
distract
he's
me.
For the
legendary.
culture, he's not legendary. He's for the culture. For the culture.
He's
That's what I
legendary.
mean. As in, like in FIFA, he'd be a legendary card.
Brother, you have a striker
get me?
right there, Ruud van Nistelrooy,
Sikia, ameleta players wengine.
who lived
Kiere.
offside, who lived on the line.
Let's come back. We're talking about.
Come back to reality. my
We
guy.
talked about finishing. You're finishing. Vanessa will not miss. Inzaghi would not
No,
miss.
no,
So
Come back to present day.
we're talking about not only is he stupid enough. What's the opposite of low IQ?
high IQ.
So what's like? How would you
Hi.
describe? How would you?
Wow, you know the irony of that question.
Go
The irony of that.
Yo, let my man cook. Yo, let my man cook.
Ati, what's the opposite of low IQ?
You know you're the guys who don't let the...
Straight into my eyes, bro.
You guys...
I don't know.
Wait.
Maybe high IQ.
Wait.
It's cooking.
And then you're asking that question about
It was a
intelligence.
rhetorical question. You're the guys who don't get it.
I'm chopping onions. Let me cook.
Tell you, bro,
It was
it's bad.
rhetorical,
It's
man.
bad.
It was rhetorical.
Unaweza kile
It's-
mimi ya Jackie Marib.
So-
Kiongelea
IQ.
Oh no.
I wallahi I have better IQ than Nunez. It's not a lot, but wallahi I will put my life. Me, I know what a straight line is.
That's cool.
This line is straight. This is not. Nunez anaona inakaa hivi anasema, oh, I'm onside. You're not.
There's a balance.
Sure.
So his position awareness is off. Sawa.
Positional awareness can be off if he's getting chances, but
No, because he's always offside.
how is he always offside if he's
Num-
missing chances
Well,
that are okay?
There is
Basi
a,
hazingekuwa chances.
Liverpool is too good. That's why he gets that.
Actually, you know, I know you said it in a very simplistic way, but it's true. Liverpool are such a good team. Chances are he's gonna get a lot of chances.
You have McAllister, you have Trent, you have all these good players behind you who can create chances. If
Mo Salah.
Nunez was at Man United,
Oh, wait.
eh?
Subhanallah.
Man United, he would have maybe one goal. And that's not because he's bad only. Sawa. It's because he's bad and there's no one creating chances for him. So the reason why he has that many chances that we can see he's missing, it's not because of him, it's because of Liverpool and Klopp. And this is when we talk about Klopp's legacy.
But
It's chance creation we're talking about.
It's Nunez's
Now I
second
see Klopp's
season.
legacy.
So are you
Chance
excited?
creation.
Are
Bro,
you
it's
excited
not-
for the new manager now?
It's Nunez's second season. It's not.
Arne
it's
Slot.
he didn't start
Wait,
football
wait.
last season. So we've also seen him at Benfica. We've seen
He's
him
playing
here.
like he-
So we
he
know
did,
we
bro.
know the type of.
We didn't really see him
in
at
term-
Benfica. We saw highlights of him at Benfica.
Highlights on YouTube, but you never watch full games.
Kindly speak for
Usianze
yourself.
kusema, nah,
bro.
No, like in
nah.
general, most people, you're not gonna watch Benfica games, bro. I know how you've watched the game. You tweet about it,
No. He watches the game by betting on it.
Kindly.
and that's also true.
Kindly.
Also Diaz.
Just because upata notification beti imechomeka Benfica wameshinda
Diaz missed
or
some chances
wamechapwa.
for you guys,
Diaz-
man.
Diaz has
Diaz
missed chance.
really
You see,
struggled.
that's the thing.
Even
and
against
this-
West Ham, you guys could have won that game, bro.
This is the thing, and this is what I'm trying to say. It's not like and this is part of you
because-
highlight it because it's a title race.
No,
yeah?
I'm highlighting it because
It's
on multiple occasions,
Bro, that's
you
what
have
I'm
sat
saying.
here and told us these players are this and this and that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Are they
I'm
still
just
this
So
and
the
here.
reason they're getting those chances
I'm
is
here at
because
the
there's-
tail end of it just to tell you that, bro, some of these guys,
They're
you guys-
not
you
that.
guys- they're not that, bro.
the reason they're getting these chances is because there's this and that and that. We're not. If you had the players you guys have, wouldn't be creating
Hoyland
those
would be
chances.
banging.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
deflecting.
He has
I'm
to.
saying,
He has
I'm saying
to.
any
There's
single
no
team, every single team. The reason we
Defend
create
yourself
the
without mentioning other
The
players.
reason we are able to miss the chances we get is because the players we have are able to create the chances we have.
Exactly.
So because that's mentally,
Why are they missing, man?
bro.
Thank
They're
you.
not supposed to miss.
Yo, so every single player you're meant to have. Yo, this is the funny thing, bro.
Nah, you know, like it's
this
like
is what I
having
love.
$1 million shillings and then losing it next
No,
day. and then
unajua bro,
thinking,
why I
"Well, I had
love
it."
why I love football, bro.
You know what I mean?
Naim,
At least I had it.
Naim,
Chill, chill, chill.
Naim.
Why
Naim.
he likes football?
I always try and speak things from a sensible type of view. We have
I wouldn't say always. though.
we have Hall of
Always
Fame.
is mad. Always is mad though. Always is a
What we're
stretch.
not doing here is lying now.
Always is like
We can just say things, but let's not lie.
Brother, I will not have the pot that has been on wood charcoal calling me anything.
No, but
This-
what? Kiari,
But no,
Kiari, you don't
not.
always say sensible things. bro.
Sensible.
So whichever way, this is the
You're
thing.
the one who said Trent is better than
Yo, who just
than
entered?
Alves.
Yo, who just entered? Who just entered?
Jota is a better finisher than Messi.
Who just entered the Hall of
Lautaro is
Fame?
better
Hall
than
of
Rice.
Fame.
Who just entered the Hall of Fame?
Hall of,
The Premier
Hall
League
of Fame
Fame.
was
Andy Cole. Andy Cole's conversion rate as a striker.
So
What is it?
high, bro.
Yo, so high. Nini, suniambie.
Bro, I don't know, man.
Because we're recording at that time.
Because
They
I
were,
like.
they were.
They
They
were.
were.
They were.
Opta
Opta started 2003.
Bro,
Andy
it's not-
Cole is
no,
one of the baddest bad
conversion
batsmen in
rate.
the
That's the
world,
reason
bro.
I'm asking. Because even if you go to Messi's conversion rate, it's not passing 20%.
Oh, he's mentioning other players. Damn.
Yo, it's not even about other
Surprise,
players.
surprise.
It's literally about you're coming. You can't sit here and say you're missing chances.
No,
Bro,
you see,
you're
I
not
get
meant
that,
to
I get
score
that.
every
You
No,
chance.
Kiari, I get that. I get what you're saying. Like,
My-
you can't. We're not comparing.
You want him to
with
score every
other
chance?
players.
No,
we're
no.
comparing with Nicholas Jackson.
Yo, and this is the
That's
thing.
the conversion
That's
rate
you,
issue.
That's you comparing him with Nicholas Jackson.
No.
I'm trying to tell you simple facts. It's as simple as you guys have had, and this is where I'm saying it's just it's such a weird point when you actually come here and say, yo, you guys miss chances. It's like, yo, every single player in football misses chances.
Exactly.
But,
my
in the
con-
Premier
my-
League,
my
Nunez
argument-
misses the most.
Yeah, and my argument is we sat here and we told whom because of Gabi J, they don't have a finisher and they're not going to win the league. But you sat here and told us because you have Darwin Nunez, Jota, and these other guys who are
Stuck
still
in
missing
attack.
chances and stuck in attack that you're
Stuck
going
in
to win
attack.
the league.
Stuck in.
You see what I'm saying? That's the perspective.
And that's actually the reason
That's
you guys
the
have fallen away.
perspective I'm
Because
coming-
we all
No,
know
you know,
your defense wasn't
Naim,
as good
Wait,
as your
wait,
attack.
wait. That's the
you know
perspective
what I
I'm
call-
coming at you with.
You know what I call
in
like,
terms of
you know what I call
the
that
league
point.
title.
Answer this guy
In
reasonably
terms of the
without
league
mentioning other
title.
players.
Ndio najaribu
Nyamaza.
kumjibu. It's a simple thing. It's as simple as yo, Salah hasn't scored. So does that mean Salah doesn't score?
No, it
But he
doesn't.
didn't miss a
So
sitter.
he's trash. He's missed sitters, bro. He's missed like 5 of them probably in
That's
the
why you're
last 3
third.
games.
That's why you're third, bro.
So does that mean Salah is trash?
No,
season
nobody
he
said
No,
it's
no,
trash.
bro. Yeah, so that's exactly it. Salah, who's the third on the top scorer sheet, who's second on the assist
I
sheet.
fell for that
Nah,
one.
bro.
You did. I don't know why
he's
you
been,
went
He's
there,
been
bro.
trash.
He has to mention another player and akuingize
Mention
kwa-
let's
other
talk about
players.
Salah, let's talk
Bro,
about Salah,
I'm talking about my players, bro. So unataka
Wewe
nikwambie
umeingia
nini?
kama password. Umeingia kama zile ya password.
He has to mention another player.
I'm literally talking about my players. So me, when it comes to those guys you're talking about,
Yeah.
when it comes to the fact that Jota has come and missed a chance that could have won us a game, but Jota has also won us games during the same season.
So he's allowed to do
you
both.
see- Bro, he's not allowed
Get it,
to.
I get it.
So he can't always be 100% converting. I
Get
can't
it,
say
get it,
if
get
they
it.
were, then
Yes.
see what tungeshinda league.
That's
But
what
atunge-
that's
I get that,
what goes
I get
back
that.
to my
But-
point that you couldn't win the league with a finisher like Darwin Nunez.
Bro,
And a finisher like Diaz.
Ujama is talking very
That's what
calmly,
I'm
by
trying
the way.
to
Yeah?
say.
You see
Like
why-
Diaz
but
has
you're
never
not-
put up numbers
but you're
that
not-
suggest
you're
he's
not
gonna put up
understanding
15,
me,
20
bro.
goals.
Diaz has never put up numbers where?
Bro, his highest ever Premier League record is five, six goals.
He's been here for 2.5 years. When he says he's never put up numbers, he's 26. When he came, he was the top scorer in the Portuguese league.
Portuguese.
Bro, even
man.
Bruno Fernandes was the top scorer of Portuguese
Caralho,
league.
He wasn't
man.
top scorer in the Portuguese league.
Okay, he was second top scorer, bro. He was like Mo Salah. of-
Guess
of-
two
He was second top
Guys,
scorer.
I
bro.
guess
Guess two to
we wrap
be
it
two.
up.
By the
No,
way-
no, I want to finish. I want to finish
Wrap
with
it
this.
up
Like,
and we talk about the new manager.
are we?
Just a bit. Because I feel like
Do you
they
know
got-
anything about him?
They got
Yeah.
like,
He has to
I just want to say.
tell us
no,
what
wait,
you know
wait.
about him. Oh my
So
god.
I just want to say,
tell us how we don't watch football.
we sat here. We told you guys that the reason you guys weren't going to win the league is because the way you guys played was unsustainable, right? And I think we've been proven right, but in a different way. You guys go 1-0 down, and you have to come back. You have the most points coming from losing positions,
behind, yeah.
but that's not a great metric to go and win the league, right? Because then you're always having to rely on your attack. And when now you can't rely on your attack, you have nothing else.
Khalas.
And now you have nothing else but a Carabao Cup.
This is the thing, yeah. It's
Are you still going?
I love how you've made it seem like it's a big point when you're also ending the season with 0 trophies,
Hey,
including it's
That's fine,
Zero.
but my
You see-
attack is better than yours.
so
And my
attack.
defense as
This is
well.
my attack trophy.
I can't
Iko
wait,
wapi?
bro.
No,
Hey,
listen. You come on a trophy, Nyamaza.
brother, you
We're
can't.
now.
90 minutes away.
Welcome now.
45 minutes away.
And this
45.
this is the most humbling thing I think maybe for you guys ndio mtarealize hivi. All off season mtakuwa mkituambia you had the best attack, best defense. What does that do? Good for FIFA next year.
That's also you see.
It's good for FIFA stats next
in
year.
your hate, you've analyzed something like Saddam. You've
Ajay.
done nothing with it, so it's like when Saddam was comparing Liverpool with Chelsea trophy cabinets in the last 5 years.
I'm not even trying to hate.
That's the
Mine's just
same
as
thing.
simple as it's as simple as the best basketball team right now might be the Boston Celtics. They'll finish the year without a championship. They'll have the whole summer to go and tell their girlfriends, go and tell their wives that we had the best team in the NBA, but you don't have anything to show for it.
Okay,
So
let's
it's
talk about Liverpool. You're deflecting to Arsenal. Arsenal, we know what Ashinda nothing.
Yeah.
So don't mention
No.
that. That makes you feel
we
good
just
about
beat
it.
Tottenham
Very
and Chelsea
relaxed.
5-0. We're not going
Very
to talk about Arsenal at all.
But
Nah,
no trophy, no
that's
trophy.
bullshit.
You're winning anything.
Either way,
Carry, like,
Arne Slot. Arne
I'm
Slot,
mad
go on.
excited about my new manager, and it's generally because of as a gambler, pia nimekuwa a big Feyenoord fan for maybe the last 2.5 years. Just weirdly, he's lost 3 games in 2 years, which is a ridiculous record. Most points,
Feyenoord iko which country?
Netherlands, bro.
and they also play the high press.
They play the high press. They win the back. He
the
has
high
the
up.
whole. They win the
Yeah.
ball high up. That's their
Where
type
was
of
he when
football.
Ten Hag was wiping the floor with Axe?
He wasn't there. He was at Alkmaar.
Okay.
In the Dutch
Where?
During the COVID league, he actually came in and won the Dutch league. He was on top of the Dutch league with Alkmaar, and COVID came. Netherlands didn't give out a trophy during COVID. Finished.
They cancelled the
They
season.
cancelled the season.
Cancelled it.
Then he went to Feyenoord. Then won the league. Then
Wait, when you found out in
2021.
But Ten Hag was there.
So,
So
Yeah, there's a
there's a
Kasoro there.
disparity there, man.
interesting thing. Feyenoord hadn't won the league for 24 years.
He's the one who brought them back.
Yeah, brought them back the league. What? Was it? Yeah. I
Is
think
he winning this
24.
year?
So is that why they chose
he
him?
winning this
'Cause
year?
He's not winning this year.
So he couldn't win.
He had more points than he had last season.
But he's not winning.
But PSV just have a better team.
It's not
So-
a better manager.
So it's not even about a better manager.
Van Nistelrooy. Saint Van Nistelrooy.
I understand why some.
Frank Bosch.
I understand why people get excited about managers, but it's all about replicating what he did, maybe at AZ Alkmaar or Feyenoord, at Liverpool, in new environments with new players, with maybe different restrictions around transfer budgets.
With
and
Nunez,
so on.
bro, that's difficult.
Darwin Nunez,
So many factors.
I actually think I have no thoughts on this, to be honest.
Yeah, I have
'Cause-
no idea who
You
this
see,
guy is.
you see,
bro.
that's the thing, and this is what I actually love about it, because it's more of like it's not
Sexy signing.
it's not one of those signings you'll go for and then you'll be like, yo, the pressure is all on. Everyone is expecting Xabi Alonso to come from Bayer Leverkusen and come win the Prem next year. Bro, sour cool.
He said no to you. You know what's funny?
Fam, no,
It is funny.
Fam, it's
Something
okay.
funnier. Do you know what's funnier?
I'm not getting baited. This is the thing.
You're baited.
No, I can't get
You know what's
baited. I'm not
funnier?
talking about any of these managers,
It's
bro.
already baited.
I'm not talking about any of these managers. They don't really mean fuck all to me right now, bro. I'm like,
Xabi Alonso, though.
bro, same. Doesn't
doesn't mean
fuck
anything?
All. Doesn't mean fuck all to
Okay,
me.
you're not a
Who would
really
you,
a
who would you
Liverpool
prefer
fan,
between
that's
the two if,
It's not.
if it was open?
This is.
Tell
this
me,
is-
honestly.
Let's be
honestly.
honest.
Yours, you just listen. Kwani
Sawa,
says
bro.
it, Let's be honest. You haven't even said anything.
Let's be honest. Because I could tell when the
Because
lights
of all
are
your
on.
honest-
It's as simple
It's how
as.
peer
So,
pressure
one of the
works,
things
bro.
I came here and said it before. And
You've said so many. You've said Disasi is a good player.
Michael Edwards is the best sporting director in world football.
Ah.
Well,
Based on what? Is there a Ballon d'Or that he's won?
it's a well-known fact.
How is it a well-known fact?
Bro, it's as simple as.
He's not. It's really good. It's really good.
He's the one who left
Yeah.
you.
In my opinion,
But he's not left-
the metric should be the club that's won the most. That's the one.
Nah, but
so
the one,
Chiki,
there's one that has
Barasqueta
116, bro.
doesn't matter, bro. Innocent until proven guilty.
So kwa marabu.
Anyway,
Michael Edwards.
I don't
Michael
understand.
Edwards.
What's the metric?
His whole idea behind bringing Klopp in the first place, because he's the guy who brought Klopp in, behind bringing in the players they did bring in during that period, which are the Salahs, the Manes, during your period, he was the
The
guy in charge.
Keitas mention all the ones who flopped, my friend.
Keita was not a Michael Edwards signing.
Arnautovic?
Aye,
No.
brother.
What's Demarkovic?
Be
What's his name?
sure.
Okay, when
That
did he
Be
leave?
sure. Square two.
Loris Karius?
When did he leave you?
Yeah, Loris Karius was a signing, but also Alisson was a signing.
When-
So it's as simple as
80 million.
Okay,
From
when
some
did he leave you?
Mane.
65,
Yo, you
bro.
guys,
You don't need to-
let me
you don't
do your
need
work
to-
for you,
Which one
bro.
was
Let
it?
me do
You
your
don't
work
need to-
for you.
He went to-
Mane, Firmino,
Mane, Firmino,
Robertson from Hull.
Wijnaldum from Newcastle.
This is all Michael
This is
Edwards.
Michael Edwards. So whichever way, Michael Edwards went
Bro,
down.
I'm doing your work for you.
Yeah, brought Klopp
Firmino
in.
was not an uncovered gem. Wijnaldum either. People were going to sign Wijnaldum any day.
He was
of
getting
the-
relegated
He-
after scoring
Forget,
4 goals.
Forget getting relegated. He was already
So-
playing
so
well.
is that
In
a
one
good
Guys
game.
were looking
Yes,
at.
is that a good
But in
thing?
terms
Guys
of-
were linked to
in
it.
terms
Good
of,
thing.
Is
But
that
he
a
got
good
the signings done. I get it.
no, he got
signings
them
done.
right.
He got them right.
He built a team for 7 years. Come on,
Hey, he
man.
wasn't there for 7
Michael
years.
Edwards.
He
keep
wasn't
going,
there for
bro.
7
He
years.
left.
He left. Ali Wahepa.
He
Wanted to come Man United, but he wanted to come Man United.
He didn't.
But
You guys chased him.
Wait, listen. But we gave someone. No, we already gave role to someone else. So we were gonna give him a lower role in Mapana. So now he's going here to
Before
get.
that your story, so this is the real story about Michael Edwards.
Yangu ni athletic yako ni
Michael Edwards
The Sun.
started. See, bro, let me just tell you his life
Tuko.
story. He started.
Standard newspaper.
Gafla Binvu.
Bro, source yangu,
Yeah.
Michael Edwards, his mouth.
Umeongea naye?
His mouth. He literally has an interview where he started a venture capital firm.
Wait.
That's doing amazing.
Which-
that puts him in the hundreds of millions.
Which betting app ni kuna hizo video?
Bro, relax tu. Hii maisha si lazima ukwe tu.
No.
Okay, so what you're saying is Michael Edwards plus Arne Slot, that should be a good combination.
Michael Edwards, not even plus Ancelotti. Michael Edwards plus Richard Hughes and Ancelotti as a coach. He's coming in as a coach. He's not a manager. Richard Hughes is a sporting director, and Ancelotti is
And Michael
The
Edwards
coach.
is
He's going to be the coach manager.
And
Michael
coach is
Edwards
just a
is-
coach.
Michael Edwards is
Michael Edwards is the head of
DOF.
Yeah, he's the head of
The DOF.
sporting for the Fenway Group.
so
for FSG.
So he's
So-
not really the okay.
So whichever way, the selection of our coach
Director.
again.
Mm.
This is back
He's a
to
technical director.
the nah, bro. Just
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm
he's
trying
the
to figure
head-
out because
he's the-
at Arsenal it's very black and white. You have the technical director.
Simsikiza
At AC
ameshakwambia.
Milan,
But
but
he's the
he
head
said-
of sports in FSG. What's so difficult?
so he's above Richard.
Yeah,
Hughes.
of course.
Okay, so that wasn't
See, Michael
clear.
Edwards is the boss.
That
That's
wasn't clear.
right. I can't.
All right, the Don.
So whichever way. So
We were gonna give him a small.
so
role.
because
Man
we do go through. I as a fan of basketball, as a fan of NFL, as a fan of whatever, analytics is where football has gone to. Analytics is where sports has gone to in general. So it's mainly
Moneyball, right?
it's mainly just cutting through the numbers, seeing what the numbers
Short
will
conversion
bring out.
rates.
The numbers have brought us the Manes, the numbers have brought us the Salahs,
Nunez.
who weren't. Yeah,
Numbers have
bro,
showed us who
that's the
Nunez is.
thing. We went away
Endelea,
from
endelea.
analytics. You see, unajua bro, shida ya kuongea hivi
Kuna-
ni.
kuna tiba there
So
simeuza mama.
what happened? Klopp was given more more power in being transfers. So we moved away from analytics. We started signing players. It's as simple as just knowing the facts.
Andy
Klopp-
Robertson is the best signing you guys have ever made, by the way.
Where Klopp was the one now used to be the one
12
signing
million,
players.
huh?
Wait, Klopp had saying players.
Klopp had a say in players.
Now
after
Uja
Michael
Mahana.
Edwards left.
Anna.
Ancelotti is a coach. There's a difference between a manager and a coach. So as we're going back to the system, when Klopp first came into Liverpool,
a coach.
Klopp was a coach. When we were doing all those things, Klopp was a coach.
If I'm getting something correct,
Which isn't much.
Klopp's signing have been disgusting.
They haven't been disgusting. They've been okay, but it's not like they've been life-changing.
So
Michael
come-
Edwards-
You're not going to get all your decisions.
yeah,
right.
you won't compare
So
them
Michael
as a-
Edwards is way much better. Like
so he's better as a transfer guru.
no, as in if he stayed with you guys, you probably wouldn't have signed Nunez and stuff.
I don't understand why you shouted there. Like, was there something that was said? I don't understand. Was it
Transfer guru.
like he's a transfer guru, right?
Yeah,
That's his
yeah,
thing.
he is.
Yes, now said he's
So he's better at transfers and spotting talent and getting deals done than
than
is.
Klopp, yeah.
And,
But Klopp,
and also
Klopp
building
managers in
building
general
a
have,
season.
Yeah.
have failures.
Do you think if he was still there, you'd sign Nunez?
I wouldn't know.
Doubt it.
I wouldn't know.
I think.
Yeah, North London derby, guys.
See, we play first.
Anyway, I don't think you guys are going to be in a title race next season.
I
So
think we really
let's
tried
pray and
our
then talk
I
best.
love him. To
We
be
really
fair, one of
tried
the
our
few.
best to get this guy to remove his hat, but still.
Nah, I'm not really stressed, bro. You see
So,
this whole thing like.
sorry, wait.
Let's pray and then.
Come Sani and be mambo title race next year.
You're not going to be there. That was your last chance.
No, that mean we're top 6.
How are you telling me about I have a manager who has experience.
Not anymore.
in
He's
winning
gone.
Stuff. Nah,
Wait.
my current one.
Bro,
He's
Dutch,
gone.
No,
Dutch league tax.
Listen.
Ask about it.
But that Ten Hag came in. Ten Hag didn't even
he's
know
also bold.
English.
He's also bold.
I have some stories to tell.
Let's not get stuck on semantics about best manager or whatever. Ultimately, the trophies speak for themselves. Most Champions League, he doesn't get backed the way Pep Guardiola does, right? And he's won the league in so many different places.
Zoom.
Adaptability, I think, is what's
What?
La Decima is literally CR7 and Bale. Literally the highest transfers at
but
the
he didn't
time.
spend it. He didn't spend it, did he?
La Decima is him.
Well, he
But
got
he
the
didn't
team.
spend it. He inherited the team.
Yeah, so what he's saying is he didn't come and say I want this, I want this, I want
Yeah,
this,
he
and
d-
then
he
I will
doesn't
make
come
that to
in.
win. Yeah, I'm part of whatever. That's why everyone else failed, but him.
Amepata whatever aje juu ndio swali because ukisema everyone else failed, everyone else didn't have that team.
But the team
They
that had
did.
before, what do you mean,
Was it
Mourinho?
had
Mourinho alikuwa na
BBC.
CR7 and Bale sio ndio nasema that's what won La Decima. Mourinho won the league that they hadn't won. Mourinho was brought in to win the league at the start.
I think
There was a domination going on at Barcelona. Ancelotti alikuwa amejaribu, Ancelotti had failed. Ancelotti came back. When Ancelotti won La Decima, sawa, well and good. He had that team. When Ancelotti won it with AC, that was Seedorf, that was Maldini, that was Nesta. We're not really talking about, when you're talking about managers, when you're saying the best manager in the world can't be a guy who's, he's more, nisemeaje, he went to Everton, yeah? He went to Everton.
Yeah.
Akawacha number 15.
But that club was
Mid-season.
shit.
Nah, bro, exactly.
As in from the top to the it was a
and this-
big problem. That's
this-
a very that's an anomaly in his
He
career.
went to Napoli.
Yes,
Yeah. What did you do at Napoli?
good football.
What did you do at Napoli? Ndio atolewe, ndio atoke.
Good football.
Nothing impressive. Any club, he's won his Champions League at AC, he's won his Champions League at Madrid. But he has a style of play that's impressitive. He has
a style of play.
He definitely has a style
It's
of play.
entertaining,
Free
unpredictable.
flowing. It's free flowing. It's anti-positional play. What's the opposite of positional play?
I think Ani was.
They have a name for it.
Bellingham juices. He was asked. I'm sure you watched that
Wasn't the
because
Bellingham-
you watched
They're
everything.
unpredictable.
Like well,
That's not
the
their
way
style of play.
Yes, that can be a style of play. What do you mean?
Also, like, I get it. You're very good at suiting your narrative. You pick out Napoli and Everton. Everton, who are a relegation-based team, and Napoli have just won their first league title in how many years? They're clearly not
Since Maradona.
Since Maradona, and they're not set up for a guy like Ancelotti or a Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola would most likely struggle in the same way, especially if he doesn't get his players. He's probably going to throw a fit. But he went to Chelsea, won the Premier League. He won
a
Bayern
double
Munich.
in his first
He
season.
won a double. He went to the Bundesliga and he won everything there. He went to. He was in La Liga.
Interesting thing about the Bundesliga when you do talk about it. So this is where this is exactly where my point comes
Let
from.
me finish.
Yeah,
then
when
you can
Muller,
tell me about your point because
when
I
Mu-
still had a point.
Yeah,
Let me
I'm saying
finish
when
my
Muller
point.
comes to the Bundesliga and Muller says he doesn't train, he doesn't coach.
I mean, come on! Right now, here you were twerking for Xabi Alonso based on the Bundesliga just 2 months ago, bro.
No, I have said
Where
that.
is this, bro?
I've
Let
literally
me
talked
finish,
about
let
the
me finish.
person.
Let me finish. The Bundesliga is still a competition. If Muller talks about it the way he does, he's a wacky
Not
character.
about the competition, about the coach. He literally says this guy doesn't coach us. This guy doesn't
He's
train us.
He's a manager. He's
Yeah.
not a coach.
Okay, so he's a manager. So what you're telling me, someone who has 4 Champions Leagues, right?
Direct it that way, bro.
I'm talking to the whole panel. It's a
How many
conversation.
Ballon d'Ors by the way? How many players has he coached to kashinda Ballon d'Or? Tukianza na Shevchenko,
Shevchenko
Kaka,
won Ballon d'Or. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
Shevchenko, Kaka, Ronaldo, Bellingham
uh,
this year. He's number one.
No, but
Right.
before we get there,
Right? He's number one rated.
guys,
Bellingham.
guys, hey, listen. This thing
Those are
for
4.
4 Champions League.
Pep has 1.
Listen, 4 Champions League.
Pep has one.
Messi.
One person.
Sasa, it's in the same. Sasa,
I'm talking about people. I didn't
Iniesta.
count number of
Xavi.
Ronaldo.
Alright, don't get
They
caught
never
up.
won Ballon d'Ors.
Don't get caught up.
Mchezo, yeah.
Don't get caught up. 4 Champions Leagues, 1 Premier League, 1 Bundesliga. I don't know how many Serie A's Saddam with AC Milan.
I think he never won Serie A.
He never won Serie A. Juventus or which other teams did he manage?
I don't think he won Serie A.
Bro, that eyebrow.
I don't think he won Serie A.
Okay, La Liga.
I don't know how many, but he's
Yeah,
won a couple.
but he's won everywhere he's been.
La Liga. This
Oh
might
yeah, he
actually-
won
La
last
Liga
year.
Yeah.
This year, yeah.
Well,
not last year.
La Liga
this-
zilikuwa Barca last year.
last
This
year,
might
but
actually
the
be.
one before that.
This might actually before that was Zizou. this
No,
might
no,
actually-
no, it wasn't Zizou, bro. He's been there for 2 years now. He was being linked with the Brazil Juicy.
No, he won.
Siako hii season. See, last season.
He's won a Serie A with Roma.
Yeah, not Milan.
Okay.
And 4 Coppa Italias.
For Coppa Italia.
So yeah, ameshinda na Roma. Wow, that's even more impressive.
So
He's won-
AC.
Guys,
Wow,
guys,
that's crazy.
Bro, wait. He's
Anything to win
he's
that.
won 3
Coach
Serie A
that
titles.
3 Serie A
Three
titles.
Serie A
Only with Milan?
titles.
No, I think with
Roma.
Must be the Milan one.
No, me, I don't remember.
No, wait. Don't confuse his playing career.
Bro, we can't even go back to his playing career.
Oh,
man.
his
know
playing
what I mean?
career is even more
Just
disgusting.
gives us more armor about him being the best ever.
I just find
So-
it so difficult to believe
so
that
where
you guys
does
will
this-
try and convince me
so
that someone like Ancelotti
Where does
won this stuff without tactics.
So where does this leave Ange Postecoglou, bro? Now that Ancelotti is the best in the world, bro.
He needs to be pragmatic. Look, Arteta
I
hasn't
like
won
that.
anything.
I like the way we've just put. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Arteta's not won anything, right? But he's building a team
Say that again.
Arteta's not won anything of like seriously.
All right,
More
move on.
value.
Can we?
Of that, yeah.
Say it again. Say it
Let's talk
again.
about United.
So like he's not done that, but he's built a team that is adaptable. It's versatile in every single way you can think of, right?
That's true.
Personnel wise, tactically, playing styles, all this stuff. But now he's pushing Man City, the greatest ever Man City side.
Not the greatest ever.
It is the greatest ever Man City side.
This
I'm not,
one?
I'm not going to go points tally, guys.
Okay.
This is a team that's won the Champions League. It's won the Premier League. It's won the FA Cup. That's teams that win the treble. That's the best team. The best ever Man United team is the one that won the treble.
Is it that season or the following season?
The first one.
Oko hapa.
Is it the following season or
Mwenye
that
unajua
season?
your
The first
07
season.
08 team was
So now
better
it
than
was
your
last year,
99 team,
no, not
but,
this year.
Individually.
but
yeah.
cool, yeah.
Individually.
Exactly.
One at a time, guys.
Is it last year or this year?
No, it's last year.
So they were the best team last year.
Yeah, but they're still
They
carrying
could-
on.
No, so what they were last year not necessarily is what they are this year.
Are they
right?
too different?
Yeah, they can be different.
How? In what sense?
What do you mean how?
Like, explain it.
Man United last season.
No, not Man United. Man City.
No, that's an example.
They're
Lala,
not
Man
as-
City.
Okay,
they're not as good
this
as they
season,
were last
this season,
But
Sasa tu Gundogan
but when we
Mahrez.
talk about them now, do we not
Gundogan
say
and
they're
Mahrez.
treble
this
winners?
season they don't
Yeah,
have
we do.
Gundogan,
and Mahrez.
they don't have Mahrez.
They change. Teams
Hey,
change.
go on.
That's
with
why
your
I'm saying
point.
they're not as
Go on with
good.
your point when you said Arteta hasn't won anything, and then we were moving on to Manchester United versus Burnley.
So, were we?
You're done.
The point I'm saying is, Arteta's building a team that can be adaptable and compete with that Man City side, right? If you want to compete with that Man City side, you can't just have one way, because what happens when you have just one way of playing, as a Liverpool, for example, is 1 out of 6 Premier League titles.
That's true,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's embarrassing to be honest.
It is.
Facts, man. Yeah, here is 0.
So anyway,
It's easier
carry
to
on.
keep it at 0.
At least one, huh?
Here is zero, yeah.
Ten Hag
So-
out.
At some point, you just have to.
Ten Hag out.
admit it.
Sasa niongele
Nah, I think it's gone.
Zuma ananikumbusha nini investors wa hizi buildings za Kilimani.
Mm.
Unajenga nyumba, everything unashinda ukiambiwa sasa venye interiors go fit, there's nothing to feel in there. You guys have not won anything, there's nothing Arteta anyone needs to follow him for. Ameshinda tu akifanya, he's just a Pochettino.
Wait. Pull up. Explain again. I didn't understand the analogy.
Bro, it's empty houses. It's
about
wood.
interiors.
It's all
Without interior.
without any thought to it. Mona's go empty.
Oh. So the people are the trophies.
That's exactly
Sales.
what you're looking for. Those are the sales. Sales are the trophies. That's what you get.
True.
So we're
When you come and tell me Arteta he's building this, guys should be looking at him. This is what you're meant to be doing. I've seen Tottenham do this. I've seen Tottenham finish second. I've seen
but this is different from Tottenham. Do you know why?
What's
Can I tell
different? You know what? You know exactly. But they attend your this. Let me just do the similarities. The similarities are age. When the Tottenham team came up, the Dele Allis,
I
the Hurricanes, the Ericsson that period, the Swans, the age. Everyone was talking about how young this team was. The Eric Dyers. It was this team is young. It'll be here for too many years to come.
True.
These are the guys who are going to be
And then an
competing.
experienced keeper.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing the league, pushing for the league. They did it one season. They did it the second season. And then they did it for 2 seasons.
They finished top 4.
When they did it for the second season, the third season, Pochettino was out. Things had started becoming bad. So it's not... Nimeona Zuma kiambo hivi for time. The way you are this season isn't an assurance of what you're going to be in the future.
Arteta said that to me.
It's not... You won't come... You won't come...
Read the
and
interview.
you won't be here talking about your next season. This is the building blocks for this. This is the building blocks for this.
That's true.
You take
Ask
it
me.
right now. If you don't do it right now, you can't start planning for tomorrow.
No, you
With
can't
the same-
actually.
No, it's true because
You
when
should
we
be drawing
finished,
a lot of parallels to this Arsenal team and the team Klopp built.
Akuna.
None.
You should, bro.
There is-
None.
So many.
Because there's so many parallels to it. Even if you look at the age profile, the fact that this season they've succeeded in areas where they were failing last season. I just feel like this team, as an Arsenal team, is something in the next 5 years is something that we're going to be talking about in every competition.
Nine.
What parallels though? Right now we're in Arteta's 5th season, yeah? Right now we had been to 3 Champions League finals. We had been to 2 Champions League finals and we'd been to 1 Europa final.
You lost the Europa.
We'd won the Champions League. We'd had a 97-point season. We were winning the league we won the league in his 5th season. So we'd won every single trophy except the FA Cup and Carabao going into the 5th
in
year.
the first 5 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, facts.
that's facts.
Premier League and
The last 3 years is
Champions
2021, 2022, 2023.
And wait,
So we'd won every trophy during that first 5 years.
Yeah.
The parallel between the
But
squads.
how about the
Completely
fact that
different.
it's a young team?
we've
right.
seen so many young teams, Naeem.
No, but this is a very
you
good young.
haven't.
Okay.
This is a super team.
Okay,
Bro, was Dele Alli not meant to be the future of England?
But he's not as disciplined as Saka.
I think Spurs
if you're
is
going to draw parallels to young players, you mentioned Eric Dyer. How can you compare Eric Dyer and someone like Declan Rice or Saliba? Because those are the same positions Eric Dyer plays.
Eric Dyer mwenye alitoka Sporting, Eric Dyer mwenye tulikuwa tunaambiwa was the future
Why do you
of
keep
England.
saying these Portuguese teams, man? No one cares where he came from,
Even Eric
bro.
Dyer at Tottenham during that
Was
season.
Cheeks. It has
No,
always
no,
been
no.
Cheeks. Can you draw a parallel
the
between
problem-
Eric Dyer and a player like Saliba?
Eric Dyer, when he
Or
used to play
even
in the
Gabriel,
midfield,
bro.
when Eric Dyer used to play in midfield, he
You
was a
don't
very
feel-
good player. Wait, when Dyer was playing in midfield, he was a good player. Mourinho came and
Good
come
player?
yeah, he was a very good player. Mourinho came and put him as centre back, and then now we had like a 1 or 2 bad seasons. What do you think Bayern Munich bought him? Okay, what do you think Bayern Munich bought
Champions
him?
League semi-final, bro. You can't hate too
Wait,
much.
but
But
Eric
I
Dyer,
shit
wait.
on the Premier League.
Eric Dyer is
wait.
balls, man.
Eric Dyer was man of the match, Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. The game they won.
Carried by the weight of the badge.
He was man of the match with Saliba and Gabriel in the team. What are you talking about, Eric Dyer?
But you cannot
You have
say
to
that
respect
Eric
him.
Dyer is the same quality as Saliba and
He
Gabriel.
was man of the
Or
match
even
in the
Declan Rice.
listen. Saliba's
And you
biggest
can't tell
game.
me. You can't
He was
tell
man
me.
of the match.
You can't tell
He
me
was
this
man
game.
of the match. Saliba's biggest game in his career.
Is what?
Saliba's biggest game in his career and Gabriel. Eric Dyer was the man of the match. What are you talking about? when it matters.
That's
Okay.
inconsequential.
Point
because
is-
It is. It is
when-
inconsequential.
when-
of
when-
course,
no,
of course, it's irrelevant.
Inconsequential.
Because
Tukianza kuongea facts, mnaweza
because
kuongea big
how
words.
how is
Enda huko. What does that mean?
nah? Listen,
it
what
just
do you mean? What
means
does
that
that
a
mean?
centre back.
What does it actually mean?
It means like it's not part of the consequences that come out of that conversation. You get what I mean? Like here, when we're talking about Eric Dyer being man of the match in a game where Saliba and Gabriel are, right? He's also in the man of the match in a game where De Ligt is, right? De Ligt is, how much was he signed for? 60, 80 million.
No, he was trash talking Eric Dyer, and I'm trying to tell
You guys
you, he's
actually
not a bad player.
You actually
We're
believe
talking
Eric
about
Dyer.
Tottenham
we're
time
not
at
talking
that
about
time.
that. We're
Unaona
talking
name.
about
Unaona hiyo
pathways.
Tottenham
Name
and
your-
he Arsenal. You
Name-
guys are saying your Tottenham
You have the blessing of
is
hindsight.
better than this
Nine,
this
you have the
Arsenal.
blessing of hindsight in terms of right now you can actually look back and be like, yo, the Eric Dyer you've seen over that period of time has been balls. That's exactly what you've said.
Yes.
The Eric Dyer that we saw 6 years ago, 7 years ago
Was balls
was
as well.
not.
Ah.
There was still
So also-
you
Come
see,
on, Naim, come on,
just
come
be
on.
realistic,
Let's not-
man.
That's why he went to Spurs.
You're making me now back.
That's why you went to
You're
Spurs,
talking.
bro.
You're talking chicks.
All right, guys.
How am I talking?
We're
cheeks?
we're not
You guys
talk-
actually believe Eric
Are we gonna
Dyer
get stuck on
is a
Eric
solid
Dyer?
player.
Hey,
He's
hey,
not
hey!
Holy
Are we gonna get stuck
crap.
on Eric Dyer? Bro?
Yes.
Fuck.
Because they're saying he's
Who the
better
fuck
than
wants to
Saliba,
listen to-
man.
I don't give a shit. I don't get why you're getting riled up. We can't compare the Spurs side to this Arsenal side. Yes, they were young. Yes, there were some similarities. They were adaptable. They played a good brand of football. But Pochettino compared to Arteta, right? The education is different. So they've gone through different career paths. At the same time, when you look at that Spurs side, they didn't have the benefits of owners spending money on them. That's one of the biggest things that Spurs fans hate about Daniel Levy at that time. They didn't maximize when they had that potential.
Facts.
Now Arsenal are spending money.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And Arsenal are spending money, and even with we spend a lot of money, but we haven't. The only team we've spent more money than this season, right? In Arteta's tenure is Liverpool. That's the only team. Spurs have spent more money. Chelsea have spent more money. United have spent more money. Man City have spent more money. Yet we're the only team out of those 5 that is still competing with Man City.
No.
We're the only team.
That context of that is very. Listen, you put context.
I will put context.
You've started spending for the last 3 years. So
Yes,
yes.
but
So now
still.
wait. When you count Man United, it's for the last maybe 10
No.
years.
We're talking about when Arteta joined.
Which was 2018.
2020.
No,
He joined
2019.
2020 December.
2020.
Yeah, 2020 December. No,
2019.
2019 December.
Come
So
on.
2020.
So that's 4
essentially.
years.
How are we gonna count the 4th year from the end of that year, bro?
Why not?
What are you talking about?
When did he come?
2019 December.
Yeah.
Mid-season, right?
Mid-season.
24 years.
So we're talking. It completely changes the perception of it. But the
You
point
guys
is,
have
we're
been the
here
highest
talking
spenders
about-
for 3 straight transfer windows, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah, but
Like
we
on
still haven't
factual
spent-
basis.
That's what I'm saying. That's, you
Yeah.
and him, for the last 2 years, you've spent more
All
money
right,
than everyone
guys,
else.
let's look at
Apart
maths.
from Chelsea.
Let's look at
Apart from
maths.
Chelsea, yes.
We're not going to get stuck on this, but ultimately, when Arteta joined, Salah, I don't care how many biggest spenders trophies we got. Ever since Arteta joined, we haven't spent more money than the rest of you guys. We've only spent more money than them.
But you've won nothing. So
Doesn't matter. We're the only team that's actually competing, and that's fine.
you're not the only
Right
team.
now,
Liverpool is competing.
When you guys compare this Arteta side, right? We also have a manager who's worthy of being put in different conversations with Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, Klopp, Pep Guardiola. Nobody
Who?
else is. Yeah, Arteta.
Who?
Arteta has had the fastest.
Arteta, same conversation
Hey.
as who?
Listen.
Wait. Oi, you see, hii ni kazi yako. Oi, zima ikitu bana. No.
Stop making noise.
I just want to apologize to the viewers.
Guys, I'm not trying to be cocky. Just
one of our
relax.
members has,
One FA. 600 million one FA. Same conversation as Fagi. Astaghfirullah.
Anyway.
Tutapigwa radi kwa sababu ya uongo.
All right, sawa. So,
Hey, bro.
what's Radi?
lightning from the heavens with
Rad,
smiters,
Rad,
bro.
So, like,
Gonna Steve,
Arteta's one of the
flood
top,
up asai.
shut up. Arteta's one of the fastest managers to reach 100 Premier League wins. So, and he's done it 10 games faster than Arsene Wenger. He's done it a few games. He's up there with Klopp, Pep, Jose Mourinho, and Alex Ferguson. So when we have that potential of a manager, right?
He's
with
behind
this
them all.
potential-
He's behind them all. He's just above Wenger.
That's still top 5.
He's behind them. He's just above Wenger.
That means he's ahead of Pochettino, your manager. He's ahead of.
How is he my manager? He's your manager.
He's
your
not.
mother, bro.
He's not ahead of Ten Hag
He's
Yo.
ahead of Ten Hag.
after 30 games. After 30 games.
That's not even a full season, my guy.
You see, that's the thing.
Bro, that's that stat like the one they use for Ten Hag. So
200 games.
78%
games.
win
It's in
percentage.
100 games.
Bro, he's
No, it's 100 Premier League wins.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Fastest to 100
So
Premier
you
League wins.
guys got any
You-
Arteta? You see, that's
You
why
guys-
stats are not. Stats are weird.
You guys have heard that stat
So-
about
Ambongo,
Ten Hag's win percentage being better than
Fergie.
Pep's and Klopp's and Fergie's.
Yeah.
78%
Yeah.
in the first season.
So, yeah, but we're not talking
But
about
look-
manager
look-
who's
look.
sixth.
You see,
We're not
look,
talking
where
about a
you
manager
at
who's
now.
sixth.
look where
Well,
we at,
yeah.
bro.
He's
We're not talking about manager who's
No, you
sixth.
can do that.
Now what
But
you
then
finish-
at the end of the
finish-
time, it's
We're gonna finish second twice in a row, but
With
actually
zero
competing.
trophies.
There's actual video evidence. I know.
See, that's more lazy analysis.
why?
That's
You're
the
the one,
issue.
but it's a result based
Because
business.
because
bro.
if we're gonna do this, we're gonna talk about Klopp
Mm.
as a Premier League one hit wonder.
Where's Arteta calling?
You know,
Pochettino?
are we gonna talk about
six,
Klopp?
I
seven-
said that ukakata.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't.
after 6 or 7 trophies,
I
we
said
shouldn't.
that
That's what I'm
Qatar.
saying.
Klopp
we
has
shouldn't.
trophies on his side, bro.
Of course he does, but
So we're
does
just
Arteta.
waiting. We're just waiting for Arteta's thing to Eva, man.
Oh my God! So
This is the problem with Arsenal fans.
no,
Yeah,
I'm talking about the potential.
I'm waiting
No,
for
no,
the Eva.
What do you mean? Why?
Last
What
week
do you
too.
mean?
What do you mean? We're
We're
literally
literally
here.
putting
We're literally here.
Arteta with guys like Ferguson, man. I'm waiting for the Eva. That's what
Oh
I'm
my
talking
God.
about, bro.
I don't know why you guys are getting.
And
caught
you know,
up in
you know
your
what?
feelings.
You know what? You know
No,
what?
no, no,
Arteta
no.
told me something. Wait,
What
he
is
told me
it?
something.
What did he tell you?
In an
He told
article.
me. He told me. Pochettino is like a father to him.
He calls him daddy.
Hear him.
bro.
When you show your article.
Brother, he literally
It's
said
true.
this last week in
Exactly,
an
it's
interview.
But
So
Arteta's a
exactly.
better manager.
Plus, he also ate
said
meat.
that of
Plus, he also ate
David
meat like
Moyes.
this from that guy in Dubai, man. You cannot rate that guy.
All right, we're not having a proper car. I'll just finish off with this. You guys told us that was our only chance. You were here. You told us.
Yeah.
Last season, you told me that you were going to finish ahead of Arsenal. You said that. You
Yeah.
got slapped.
I
Although
didn't
you,
finish.
You ducked it. You bastard.
I didn't finish last
Let me
year.
finish. Let me
Oh,
finish.
he's supposed to be slapped. No.
Julia?
No, he didn't do this. That was Eric. Yeah.
Eric, man.
You're confusing your Liverpool.
He learns.
Oh yeah, you
learned
almost
his
slapped me,
lesson.
Jose.
Hey,
You couldn't.
You said that was our last chance to finish because Liverpool are going to be back. You're back. You fell away. Again, you're being proved wrong. Just eat your humble pie, bro.
Zoom, this is what I like.
Chill, man.
In a way,
Humble pie.
This is why we can't have
in a
Arsenal
way-
winning the
in a
league,
way,
even though they
in
should.
a way,
Saddam,
in a way, I
We're back
haven't been
here
proved.
again.
In a way, I haven't been
Zoom,
proved
zoom,
wrong.
man.
I
Zoom.
told you
hasn't been proved wrong, by the way.
I told you. it
I
was
didn't
your
say we're
last-
gonna win. I
told
said
you
we're
it
gonna
was-
challenge for the
last
league
year
again.
I told you it was your last chance to win the league. You still haven't won the league. So the fact that you still haven't.
No, you said
I
the
can't be
last
pro-
time we're gonna challenge for
I'm
the.
also so.
the
I'm also-
title.
He didn't say
Yes.
challenge. He didn't say
Yes.
challenge. He didn't say
I
challenge.
said win. I
Yes,
said
we're
to
not. Guys said we're gonna finish seventh. Guys said
Then-
we're not gonna finish top four.
Pia kume-
Remember, he said Aston Villa has a
kume-
better
kwa-
midfield than ours this season.
Yo, bro, it's still facts. But see, wako Champions League tu kaa nyinyi.
Bro,
top
L
four.
takes.
Bro,
so
Aston
many
Villa
times, bro.
Aston Villa is about to win a trophy, a European trophy. They're in the semi-finals of the Europa.
Something
Conference
Arsenal have
League.
never- Hawana.
Something you guys don't have in the back. Any.
Inshallah, we
in
never
143
get it.
years.
Inshallah, we never get
So
it.
those guys are about to win a trophy. They're about to
Europa
finish the
League.
season with top
Conference.
four.
Conference
Yeah,
League.
Europa.
The one we are
So-
speaking next year.
They're about to finish the league with the European trophy
And
and,
that's
a
a
top
better
four
season.
finish.
Right,
and it's a
yeah.
better season than just.
All right, we
number
need to
one.
get
for sure.
creative, man. We need to get creative.
It's not even creative, bro. Is
we
it
need
not
to
a
get new
better season?
conversations, bro.
Finishing with a European trophy and finishing top four. What do you get for finishing
Kere.
top four? You qualify for Champions League. What do they get for finishing fourth? They qualify for Champions League, but they've
Last-
got to the European trophy. So I
I have
guess
a- I
that's
have
a
a
bit
question.
more.
I have a
that's better
question.
season.
I have a question for you. If we finish sixth
Yeah.
and win
I
FA,
knew this was
Yeah.
coming, bro.
and Arsenal finish second and win nothing,
Bro, no Champions League. You're shida sasa. You still haven't made Champions League. You've ended
Well,
up
we've
with
won
a
the
trophy.
Arsenal Cup.
so you're saying
We won the
wait,
Arsenal trophy.
So you're
bro.
you're saying winning qualifying for Champions League
with a trophy
is
with another
better.
trophy.
Wait, I'm asking.
Yeah.
So that is better than a trophy.
Just a trophy. If it's let's say you win the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup and you don't make top four, a team makes top four. The team that's made top four has had the most
So you're
successful
saying
season
top four it's better than a trophy.
than those two trophies.
Right.
Obviously you can't win top four and win the you
So
gotta
Kerry-
win the league.
Anyway, so-
Carry.
Why-
See you guys
why-
next
why-
season,
You
why-
can
bro.
win the Champions League. You can
Get
win
it.
the Europa League. You can win the Conference League.
So you're saying you're putting FA up below those.
FA is below all those, bro.
It's not
Any
below the
European
Conference
trophies.
League.
Carry.
Any European
You guys don't
trophies.
rate FA.
West Ham won
FA
the
is not
European.
below the Conference League, guys.
West
This
Ham
one's
West Ham had
crazy.
more.
It's
West
the
Ham
biggest-
West Ham won the Conference League last year.
Carry.
That was better than the FA Cup they won back then.
I have a question. So if you now look at the two squads, right? Because it's been a title race between 3 teams until this weekend.
Yeah.
If you look at the Liverpool squad and the players it has currently in terms of age profile and everything,
Yeah.
and then you look at the Arsenal squad and you look at the age profile and in terms of growing experience and stuff,
Yeah.
where do you see which team do you think is in a better place to start next season?
That's literally I'd say for me,
Yeah.
That's what we're
it'll
asking
be
you.
better. It'll even be better for us because our players are just hitting the prime in terms of the 24-year-olds who are getting to 25, the guys who are that age, the Trent's age, the guys who are about to get to
but
mature
so
level of
I feel
football.
like Trent is going to
Real Madrid.
go to Real Madrid. I think he should go to Real Madrid.
So you're talking about players after
Like-
umetransfer wasi unataka kutoa kwa team.
so unatoa
Ama
say
unataka mimi nitajuaje na
Van Dijk.
wajatoka.
Van Dijk na Mo
skiza
Salah.
unatoa say
Sawa, sawa.
say unajua the guys they have next season, and we can also name the people they're going to have next season, and obviously those players are going to continue learning from the last 2 seasons. This season they got to the quarterfinals.
How sure are you though?
Because they've been doing it. If
See,
they've shown
nasema
this season.
nasema how sure are
And
you
they've
in
done it
terms of
2
the players?
seasons in a row.
Unasema in terms of players and in terms of all that. They're talking about selling Jesus. They're talking about Partey. They're talking about
Those are old
Nani.
players. Those are old
Those are-
fringe players. Those are guys who can
those
now.
aren't fringe players.
Those are guys.
Those
Those
who
are
are
guys
not
who
fringe
can
players.
be
That's the guy you want to
refreshed.
keep comparing Darwin Nunez. You want us to keep him so that you compare your conversion rates. I'm like,
Zee,
I'm
mimi
talking
nasema
about-
sina
Kai
sema
Havertz.
sina-
I'm
Kai
talking
Havertz
about the
is there
fact
as a
that this
top player.
Arsenal team has a very
No,
good
Havertz up there.
spine of young players.
I
Yeah,
actually
compared
disagree.
to
I'm not really.
a Liverpool team that needs to be rebuilt.
Rebuild how though?
Could you just
Salah
change?
is 31.
No.
That's the only guy.
If you're gonna
Van
Van
Dijk.
Dijk,
Van Dijk is 30. 31.
32.
31, yeah, it's 31.
and he's
32.
waning.
He's a defender. How is he waning?
He's 32.
Bro, he's waning, bro.
No.
Okay, first
Sawa.
of all, by the way, this
So Thiago Silva is at Chelsea at 40. He's just announced he's departing. But now me, I need to push out my best ever defender.
No, in
at 32.
comparison to a young Arsenal team,
It
who are
doesn't
gonna have
matter.
a centre back for
As
the
a
next
centre back,
7
Z,
years.
as a keeper, my
I
keeper is
disagree
still.
with your point still though, because your players, we have players in their prime or getting into their
You
prime.
just
Ben White
agree
is 25.
You're in a state of refreshing as a
Yeah.
team. With the manager still needs to get his own
You're
players
hitting
in.
restart, bro. Just accept it. And also,
How are we hitting restart? Ndio
Should
kitu
we-
inakuwa ngumu hata
shouldn't
ku-
we be
Feel like
worried?
hitting restart with a new manager?
It's a new manager coming in, and part of the
That's
reason
not a restart.
How many times? How
Klopp
many
talks
times?
about this last season. When Klopp said one of his goals is to leave Liverpool in a better position than he left, and that's the reason he didn't quit last year. The reason he signed that new contract was just because of that. Kwenye ametuacha, the players you're trying to say, bro, as much as you're trying to put it, this guy is 24. Trent is 24. Konate is
Yeah, but
24.
he's leaving. Trent is
Yo,
probably
sawa,
gonna leave.
when do na
Tell him
agent
about leaving,
wake? Sawa.
He didn't
So-
bother, I didn't bother.
So Alisson's 30. Alisson's 31. That's a keeper. He's there for 9 more years.
9.
Yo, brother.
He's
At
still,
the
he's
top
still the
level.
best.
He's still the best
at
in the
31.
world right now.
It's Neuer. It's Neuer.
He's the best
Come
in the
on.
world right
No,
now.
what Champions League? You'll see.
Ah, sawa.
No, but you
He's
guys
not
have,
in- hata shindi cha Bundesliga.
in terms of the two squads, guys, can we just agree?
It is.
Nine,
Arsenal,
you
Arsenal's
have
in a
more.
better
Nine,
place.
nimejaribu
Arsenal's in a better
kuelezea na
place.
I
kitu
don't
hutaki
agree.
kusikia. Nimekupea McAllister na Soboslai at their age. Curtis Jones at his age. These are guys who are not past 25.
But those are not title-winning
They're
players,
not
in my
title-winning
opinion,
players,
bro.
McAllister is.
Apart from
no,
McAllister.
No, I
yeah.
think
McAllister,
what
but
you
like,
guys.
Szoboszlai is a mid signing for 60 million.
For
It's
sure.
his first season.
I get
I'll
it.
allow
But, like,
him.
but
Allow
think
him
about it.
because
Think
it's
about
his
it.
first
He's
season.
talking about prime, right? Prime age, right? 24, 25. Ben White is 24, 25.
Mid.
Gabriel, Saliba, 23 now. Gabriel is 26. You know, he's getting to his prime. Takehiro Tomiyasu, 24,
Mid.
25. You have Timber, he's 22.
Mid.
Then you have Declan Rice, Odegaard, Kai Havertz.
Mid.
All these guys are 24, 25. Like, we're
Endelea.
at the same age.
Wase
But we have a better- we have a
mention
better
wase
foundation.
karibu watano 22 but they're the same age as 25.
No, I said 2
3 years
players.
ni ngapi?
Two players
Bro,
are
this
22.
is
Two
exactly
players. I
this is
said
exactly
Timber.
where I'm taking in
I
terms
said
in,
Timber, bro. That's it.
this is where exactly I'm saying in terms of sense, yeah.
And David Raya is
Na- ndio
27.
nasema in terms of even
So,
generally
doesn't make sense.
kwenye tunafika na ndio seme hata in terms of reset, yeah. Every single player, particularly your front line yetu, Salah is the oldest at 31, yeah. Everyone else is in their mid 20s. So when you do come and say a reset is what you guys were left with when you left with Rooney, Ferdinand at 35, when you're left with Gary Neville, when you're left with whoever guys who can't train for half the
For
week.
sure.
So those are even your resets. As we don't have that, we have a
You do. In the
manager
back,
who
in the
can
back
come.
you do.
How do we have it at the back, bro? I've just mentioned two
Matip.
guys who are
Matip.
Matip is leaving. He was leaving either way. His contract has been up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to replace him.
We already got.
Konate needs to be replaced because he's injury prone.
We got Kwanzaa from the academy
Endo.
already.
I think Kwanzaa, Konate,
Endo is
Trent.
gonna have to be replaced.
Listen,
soon.
Kwanzaa, Konate, Trent,
Robertson.
Van Dijk.
Robertson's gonna have to be replaced soon. You
Maybe
can't have
Tsimikas is in the team already, and we also have
These
like
are not convincing names.
you literally mentioned Tomiyasu and they said
Tomiyasu is a fantastic
Amesema
center back.
Tomiyasu ya Kenyamaza.
Nimenyamaza.
Left back, proper left back.
Yeah, Tsimikas has trophies, bro. Better left back.
So does Mustafi, bro. That doesn't mean he's a proper center back.
Okay, mwanzo kwa
Keep
peti.
doing this.
Guys, subscribe.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and remember, guys. I said Arsenal was gonna finish second. Liverpool was gonna finish
Bro,
third.
we get it. You're right. This is why you can't win the league, man. Can
'Cause
you
I was gonna be
imagine,
right.
bro? No, because you guys don't know how to win, man. You're such poor winners, bro.
Do you know how to win?
Take it in your stride.
Do you know how to win?
We haven't won in days, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't-
So khalas, shut up then. Shut up then.
These are poor almost winners. They've never won shit, bro. They've won one FA Cup back in COVID days. When you talk about a COVID trophy, these guys were the ultimate COVID trophy. Walinua cup bila, hiyo ndio ilikuwa cup, walicheza semis bila fans, wakacheza finali bila fans. Hiyo
You
ndio
won the league without fans.
we didn't win the league without fans.
Oh yeah.
The myth. The myth.
Nimejaribu kuambia mnakataa kusikia. Hii maisha usiposikia.
What's up?